mojo. Way that I stay on my podcast. I've been on ESPN all day. Only break that I take is to dodge cash. I don't stop with the beat, ain't no ball hog. Need a tag in this beat, no dog park.
What up, what up, what up? Oh, snap, we're back with a small twist. First of all, everybody, we want to wish Hasim our condolences. He lost his grandfather.
Yeah.
So he took his time away from work, and he's going to go to his grandfather's funeral, which means he is with your boy Peter. They are together doing a joint recording here. It's pretty dope to see.
Yes,
this
sir.
is not AI. This is not AI.
That's a wild
This
statement.
is in the flesh. We're here in the flesh, in the
Yes.
same building.
Here for unfortunate circumstances, but you know, we here, we linked up.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
maybe next time I'll be in Seattle. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's been a crazy week. There's no funeral happening, but we're just gonna do like a memorial, but just like later on, so everybody can be able to attend. But it was real sudden, unexpected, and just a sad time. So we're here just to, family's here to keep my father company, just to keep his mind off of the tough time, and all of us are, just here together. Yeah.
As he should. Nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
We also want to apologize to you guys. It took us a while. Well, it took me a while to upload the last podcast episode. As you guys know, my wife is pregnant, so we were kind of in and out of the hospital. We had a scare. We thought it was going to be time. Wasn't time. It was just her mucus plug. A lot of blood was coming out. Baby is healthy, though, thankfully. We thank God for that. And, now I'm just kind of on standby. I'm convinced that the baby's playing with me right now and that he doesn't want to come out, which sucks because that means I'm still at work and I'm still doing a lot of hard work. And tomorrow I get the pleasure and privilege to unload about, maybe I want to say like 2,000 mattresses back onto the ship. So
Jeez.
it'll be a fun time. And, give you guys a small little backstory on that. So like, some of the berthings that are on the ship are like probably like 2 to 6 decks down on the ship. So we're going to be carrying these mattresses, me and somebody else, of course, going up and down different ladder wells around the maze until we can find these berthings and then put them wherever they need to be. So it's going to be a fun time. Looking forward to that.
They got you doing that with what's going on with your
ankle?
Yeah, your ankle.
All right. So also on that, I did get cleared to be back on the ship.
Oh,
I'm
man.
doing physical therapy, so I'm no longer in the boot. And with that being said, since I've been off the ship for over a month, they were like, well, it's time to catch up. So I've been doing work on the weekends. I've been doing work, on the ship, and hasn't been terrible, but sometimes pretty bad. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? You just got to take your bumps and bruises when they come and just suck it up. So
But the crazy thing, I found out that my grandfather, his sister, was a retired Navy officer, Navy general.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
She was like, yeah, I was in there for 20 some years, and she was just giving all types of stories about the Navy. So
that's crazy.
So right now she is in the Navy, and then now my cousin was a Navy recruiter right now. And then I got another cousin, his brother, who he recruited his own brother into the Navy. He worked in nukes. So
damn,
you're in the military too. So.
Yeah, I'm in the Air Force. I'm in the.
You're still in the military.
I'm in the military, but I chose the best.
Yeah,
the best
funny.
branch,
So I always tell everybody, damn, maybe I should have joined the Air Force. And they're like, the Air Force, we call that place the Chair Force because they don't do shit.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Well,
it's a lie for the jobs where you actually do stuff. If you're the ones that's actually working on this plane, then on that flight line, then yeah, you gonna be out there. You get the full Air Force experience. If you're something like administrative or whatever, Mr. I'll be jealous. I wanted a job that Carlos have, like I'll take the job that he's got, but in the Air Force because that's what they do. They chilling. They be in that warehouse, you know, just moving boxes. Bro, I walk past, they in that warehouse. Somebody got a skateboard skating. They got basketball. I ain't call people out, but they be in there just, you know.
They be chilling.
Yeah, like, hey, can I get this thing?
It's the complete opposite. When you're in the Navy or you work supply, you're working. Luckily for me, I'm a part of the hazmat team, so we just issue out hazmat and maintain hazmat, but comes with its ups and downs. I'm looking forward to like seeing the world. That's why I joined the Navy. And I think you said it was your aunt or your somebody in your family who was a Navy officer.
My grandfather's sister. So
your grandfather's sister, bro. Like, listen, look,
yeah.
Officers, they live good. Yeah. They
absolutely.
live good.
100%, man.
And that goes in every branch. If you join and you get, look, for everybody that wants to join the military, there's a lot of perks of joining the military, a lot of benefits. Okay. I will never regret joining the military because it's done a lot for my family. I know Asim will probably say the same thing. It's done a lot for his family.
Yeah.
Right? But if you have the opportunity to go to college. Okay. Go to college. You can still join, but go to college first. Commission. Join commission. They get more money than we do. They live a better lifestyle. And going back to the more money, okay? Like, it's not like, oh, it's probably like a couple $100 more. No, it's a couple $1,000 more, okay? It's like
it's double. It's double. It's double what enlisted get. The highest ranking enlisted probably gets probably just the same amount as like the officer that's like a E4 or something like that.
04.
So yeah, I'm sorry, 04. So yeah, like, but I mean, it comes with it's different things that's involved with being an officer.
Definitely.
You're more depending on what you are. Like the Air Force, they have the other thing. Well, I think all branches they have pilots as well. So it's a whole separate thing if you want to be a pilot or not.
It is different.
Yeah. So, but it's even when you're in, you can still get the chance to become an officer. So it's not like that's their only route. Like,
no, for sure, you can commission after being in.
Yeah.
For us, we call it LDO program. So once you make E6 and you've been in for 8 years, you're eligible to become.
That's
officer.
Crazy. Yeah, I'm
sorry. I mean, I'm sure you can do it before. I'm sure you can do it at E5.
Air Force, E5. People,
there are people like I've met people that are E5s or E4s becoming E5s who want to commission, and they're putting in their packages now. You just get a better chance of it when you're in E6.
Yeah, that's wild.
I think
E6.
Yeah.
Bro,
E5, E6 for most.
It was like if you got a degree or you're about to get a degree, even if you don't have a degree, they had like a whole thing where you could just legit get out you'd be in the military, you go straight into like what's it called? The academy. And you go to school and you do or ROTC, and then you get a degree and you go back in as an officer. Like
we have
you
want
or you could do that as like E3 or something like that.
Yeah, we have something similar for sure.
Y'all stuff in the Navy, bro.
I'll say it's just different beast everywhere you go. If you join the Navy, the perks are you're going to travel the world. I got a buddy right now. He's I went to A school with him. He's been to 4 or 5 different countries already, and he's I wouldn't say he's loving it, but he's enjoying his time in. Like I said, it is a lot of hard work, especially when you're in supply. 24-hour RASs, ship on board and stuff like that. You have your watches that you got to stand, so it is work. So it definitely can be hard work, but it's very rewarding at the same time. So it is something that definitely don't take for granted. Enjoy the bumps that come with it. Enjoy the good times that come with it. Because Asim, for example, he's been in the military now. What is it? 8 years?
Going on 9.
Going on 9 years, and he's been to Alaska and North Carolina.
Yeah, I've been to Australia, California.
See.
Australia, California, I'm about to go to Georgia. What's another country? Yeah, I think that's it so far. There's been chances where I could have went to Japan or gone to the Middle East, but it just didn't. It didn't happen. But
for sure.
But yeah, there's 100% opportunities to go.
And that's the thing with the Navy. If you join the Navy, which is why I joined, you were tied to a ship, and ships were all over the world. I'm on an aircraft carrier, so we go all over the world, and just in one deployment, you can stop at 4, 5, 6 different countries.
Mm-hmm.
And one deployment could span 8, 9 months on a carrier. So in that 8, 9 months, I can go to 5 or 6 different countries. There's more opportunity to travel. If you join the Air Force, you have a lot more opportunity to, as we call it, the Air Force.
Bro, you can travel.
You can. I'm not saying that you can't, but there's more opportunity to, work with computers on higher end airplanes or jets.
What do you mean?
It's just a different field. Asim could probably speak more about it than me. I just know, they're more focused, as they're the Air Force. They get different.
You can do everything, and you don't have to be on the ship. That's the main thing for you in recruiting mode. You do everything, and you don't have to be stuck on the ship. That's what it feels like right now. We're recruiting right now.
Just giving the people what my opinion, the pros and the cons of the Navy. Like I said, I'm active duty. I'm enjoying my time. I'm enjoying what the Navy has done for me. But again, it does come with its bumps and bruises. Same with the Air Force. Same with the Army. We got friends in every branch. So,
I'm a measly mail carrier, so I don't recommend nobody get this job.
You still work for the government.
I wouldn't say that. He's got a nice house. He's got a nice pension coming up.
Y'all government workers.
Oh man.
But without further ado, let's move on. Let's segue away. It was a fun little talk on what we do as a living. Like I said, I know Asim's happy where he's at. I'm not going to say that I'm disappointed where I'm at. I'm happy with the Navy. I just wish I wasn't in Bremerton. Seattle, Washington is cool. Like Washington State as a general is cool. Where I'm at in Bremerton, it's more if you guys have ever seen Naruto, I consider this like the hidden rain village. Like it's always raining and it makes me depressed. So that's like what I hate about it. But I'm not mad about my time in the Navy so far.
Make sure you take that vitamin. Was it vitamin D?
Yep.
Take vitamin D.
We drink a lot of OJ. We take vitamin D pills.
Yeah, take the vitamin D.
Definitely.
That's how it was in Alaska. It was like it'd be 20
bunch of days of darkness.
Yeah, in the winter it'd be night for like about 17 hours. Yeah. So
makes you depressed. I'll tell you that. When you miss the sun.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. If you don't take them pills, they was stressing it. It was like, yeah, take them pills.
Without further ado though, let's move on. So for questions, we're gonna post the questions from last week today or tomorrow, one of these days. And then the questions that we ask you guys today, we're gonna post those in a couple of days. We'll have a lot of content coming out these next couple of days, and hopefully we can start pumping stuff out. Seem's been doing a great job uploading the audio side of the podcast. If you guys are interested in that, go listen to the audio side. I will get the video side uploaded on YouTube. Hopefully by Friday I should be having an early day. So hopefully if baby boy isn't born, I have time to upload it. But if he is and I'm in the hospital, then I'll be taking care of that.
Yeah, I try my best with the titles. The last one we was talking about Cole. It was either between Cole or
I like
Israel.
the title. I like the title of that one. That was good.
It still follows up with what's going on.
Like our idols are getting old or something.
They are. Everybody getting. Now we can talk about Kanye getting old too, because we talk about that album for a little foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So I know Peter, he had a question. The floor is yours, my friend.
Yes. So with the MLB season ramping up, obviously we've gone past about a week and maybe a couple of days, or it depends when you're listening to this. But oh no!
Oh snap!
They did me dirty.
Oh, that's crazy.
Can Los still hear you? Can you hear Los?
I can hear you both.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, wow.
Can you hear that hissing?
Yeah.
Hey,
Hold
yo.
on. Yeah, we might have to pause it for a minute.
All right. Technical
Alrighty.
difficulties.
So, yeah, technical difficulties. Sorry about that. All right. So with the MLB season ramping up, obviously, there's a lot of big things going on right now. Everybody's starting to get into it and watching it. So my question that I posed to some people that we have in our fantasy group chat, and now I want to present it to the audience, is: do you believe that steroid allegations or failed PED tests should affect a person's Hall of Fame ballot? So it's a controversial thing, obviously. We're seeing it with this new ballot. Alex Rodriguez, it has been on it for a few years. This is like the closest that he's gotten. I think he got like 30% of the vote or 40% of the vote. I think you need like 70 in order for you to actually get in. I could be wrong completely, but he's the person basically with, steroid allegations and he actually failed tests. He's the only one that's been this close, but obviously you have players like a Barry Bonds, Manny Ramirez, a Roger Clemens, Andy Pettit, Alex Rodriguez, like I just said. So we have players that have these steroid allegations, these failed PED tests, and a lot of people don't want to bring him into the Hall of Fame. So that's my question to you guys, the fans listening and the people on social media. What do you guys think? Should this affect a person's ability to get into the Hall of Fame, or should it just not matter?
Yeah, man. I'll ask this to the guys. Do you guys want to answer this one right away since we kind of spoke about it? Give the fans a little bit of insight, or do we want to make them wait?
Yeah, this was a long. Yeah, it was a long.
Listen,
time.
I can answer right now. It's very simple for me.
So look, all right, we'll answer it, and then you guys comment below what you guys think. Okay. So, personally, I'm in agreement with Peter. Okay. No, it should not affect their Hall of Fame induction. The reason why I say no is because when they test positive for PEDs, they suffer suspensions, they suffer fines. To me, that is more than enough penalty for using that substance. That substance isn't making them a better baseball player because they were already good baseball players prior to using that substance. All that substance is doing is allowing them to recover faster or get jacked like Barry Bonds did. Yes, it could accumulate to more home runs. Yes, because it gives you more power, but that makes this more fun to watch. Hence why they didn't test for a whole season, because the numbers got to a historical low and baseball got really, really boring for a couple of years. Like, it was really hard to watch, especially before they added the pitcher's clock and the challenge rules and stuff like that. It was very hard to watch. So no, it should not punish them into getting to the Hall of Fame, because now what I think is happening is double jeopardy. And double jeopardy to me is illegal in the United States. It's illegal in a lot of countries because it's something that you've already been tried for and you served your punishment. And now all of a sudden you get another punishment when you go to retire. Personally, I'm never okay with stuff like that. You guys heard me go off on an earlier episode of the podcast about Bill Belichick, him not getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. The man has 9 Super Bowl rings, 7 as a head coach, 6 as a head coach, 3 as a coordinator. That should not be a reason. His cheating allegations for Spygate and then the Flakegate, which I'm public about the bullshit on that one, because if you take the 14 points Tom Brady scored by throwing the football, we're still blowing up the Colts by 34 points. It's not even a close game. They could not stop LeGarrette Blount. Anyways, without digressing too much, he got punished twice for that. He paid a $500,000 fine, which is still the most in NFL history. He served his suspension, and we lost the highest record amount of picks that a team has lost throughout an allegation. Okay, not even the Saints lost as many picks as we did with Bountygate. We lost an substantial amount of picks. I think one of them was a first-round pick, and that's crazy for a team to lose stuff like that. And now it's his time to get his flowers for what he's done, being the second most winningest head coach in NFL history, winning the most Super Bowls in NFL history, and you're not giving him a first ballot Hall of Fame nod. And now next year, there might be a chance where yes, he gets in because of everybody complaining about it, or he might not get in because the people voting about it don't get in or don't like him. It shouldn't be like that. For Alex Rodriguez, yes, he took steroids, but what he has done in this world of baseball is something that a lot of people can't replicate. I forget the guy's name, but he failed to make the ballots. Basically, his whole time going up, the home Babe Ruth, and to me it's crazy for somebody like that of that caliber just because he tested positive to not be inducted into the Hall of Fame for what he did to the sport, to elevate the sport to the pedestal that he did. It's crazy. I personally think it's disrespectful, and it shouldn't be allowed. And the people who are voting for stuff like that to prevent people from getting into the Hall of Fame should be fired because it's ruining the credentials of all these Hall of Fames. I'll give the floor to you guys, Peter.
Yeah. No, I'm with Los there. Los kind of said basically like what I think about it. I am not in agreement with this whole thing of it weighing down on the players' ballot for the Hall of Fame. Basically what Los said. Again, let's go into this real quick. I'll go into this because a lot of people maybe don't know about baseball, so I'll school you real quick. Steroids technically were not being tested for until 2003, and penalties were not being given out until 2004. So these people like a Barry Bonds, who technically have never tested positive because if they were using steroids, it was before the steroids were being tested for, or if they got tested positive in 2003, they technically didn't get reprimanded. There was no punishment being done because they didn't start doing that till the next year. And then the next year, Barry Bonds never got suspended for taking steroids. Alex Rodriguez, the only reason why he got suspended is because he admitted that he took steroids. He literally said, I took steroids in 2003. He said it straight up. He said, just because he wanted to be clear of it and everything, he took it. So they suspended him because of that. But he technically never tested positive for steroids. Roger Clemens, I believe he never tested positive either. I know Andy Pettit definitely did test positive, and there's a lot of players. Manny Ramirez definitely tested positive and everything. But again, it's like Lo said, this is something that, yes, you can inject yourself with steroids. There are plenty of players that have injected themselves with steroids. A very famous one that has been known to be popped for steroids is Robinson Cano. Robinson Cano, very, very good player, but he never had pop. He never had the home run power like that people were like, wow, this dude's going to be rivaling, Barry Bonds and Hank Aaron and Babe Ruth. No, just because these steroids, all they do is like Lo said, they're going to either help you recover faster, or if you want to get jacked like Barry Bonds did because he was a really skinny dude when he was with the Pittsburgh Pirates, and he just got gigantic after joining the Giants. Same thing with Mark McGwire. He got super jacked, and Canseco too. But here's the thing. You still need this ability to hit the ball. It doesn't matter how many muscles you have. You still need this ability to be able to hit home runs. You still need abilities to be able to hit a ball that's coming at you 95, 100 miles per hour. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is still a skill that is going to be God-given, essentially, because these players that are in MLB, it's very, very, very rare that you're able to make it into the MLB. So these guys that are actually in, those are one-of-a-kind talents. Those are people with God-given talent. So, in my opinion, it shouldn't. Because, like we said with that, they just started testing for the steroids in 2003, started giving out the punishments in 2004. In 2021 or 2, they stopped testing for a whole year just because they just wanted it, like, basically for the whole thing to come back, like the popularity. And we saw the juice ball era in 2019 where MLB was literally using balls that had some extra zip to it to get more home runs and everything. This is a sport that's trying to get the fan base back. It's trying to get new fans to start watching. It wants broadcasting deals and everything. So it's going to do everything in its power for that. The players like this, Alex Rodriguez, steroids ain't going to help his defense. All them gold gloves that man had at shortstop, all those, what's it called? 40-40, 50-50 seasons, not going to help him steal bases faster. It's not going to help him come up clutch in clutch events. Like, this is stuff that is same thing with Ken Griffey. I know Ken Griffey has some rumors about steroids too. These men have legacies that even without the steroids, you look at them and they're Hall of Fame careers. So I just feel like it's no point. there's no point in it, in my opinion. I know Asim is going to be the different one here. So go ahead, Asim. Say what you got to say.
I was on the side of no, they don't. They don't deserve to be on the Hall of Fame, whether it's retroactively or currently. And the way everybody was explaining it was that it was the league issue of them allowing the steroids in the game and
celebrating it.
Yeah, and celebrating it and being like, yeah, this is helpful for our
viewership.
Yeah, viewership and all that. But then it comes down to like, is it fair? The integrity of the sport in general, because if you were to compare it to other sports, you're definitely shunned upon when you take performance enhancements. You get your fine and your suspension and stuff, but as far as it being the ultimate punishment of you can never be in the Hall of Fame after doing that, I feel like it's fair, because if somebody who is that Hall of Fame caliber player and they make it to they're qualified for the Hall of Fame, they're like a Hall of Fame level player, and then you're going up against somebody who kind of cheated 1 year in. So it's kind of like, where is the line being drawn for being promoted as like this high level top tier player in your sport, in your position, etc. So that was just the stance that I was taking. It's just like where's the ethics involved in the sport. We can talk about how great these players are. We can talk about how all the things that they've done and they've accomplished in their career, without when they're not on steroids, or even after they got caught doing it. But it's still there. Like, it still has to be discussed at the end of the day, for that, and then also for cheating as well. At first, it's like I can understand why they didn't want him in the Hall of Fame, Bill Belichick, and yeah, you could be the most successful head coach, and be one of the top coaches in football history, and I don't know. It's just that I can understand the stance of the people who are like, all right, he shouldn't deserve to be on there because that 1 year he cheated. Is it fair? That's the tough part. It's like, all right, is it fair? No, it's not fair because of all the other things that he's done. But would it be fair if there's like a rule involved in it where it's like, if you get caught cheating, then you shouldn't be in a candidate for the Hall of Fame, no matter what you did. So that, I think that just goes down to the organization as a whole. Like, there needs to be a stipulation to get to this thing, because it just comes down to people voting for them to be in. Unless, is that how the MLB does it? Like, is a vote? They're like,
basically, like, how it works is like they get on the ballot, like they're put on a ballot, and there's a certain amount of years that you could be on that ballot, and after a while, if you don't reach a certain percentage, which is like I don't remember the number, but let's say it's over 15%. If you're under 15%, then you're out. You're officially out, and you cannot be put back again. Like, no one can just write your name and be like, oh, we want Barry Bonds in it and stuff. Because that's it. Like, once he's off, he's off. He's never gonna come back again.
Okay.
The problem. So I get what you're saying, and here's the thing. I feel like I agree with you on one thing, that there needs to be a precedent put on. Like, what are we gonna do? Because, as I was saying, in 2003 is when they started actually testing for steroids, and in 2004 is when they started punishing players for testing positive for steroids. Rehere's my thing. You have a person like Barry Bonds who has never tested positive. He has never admitted to using steroids. And the only reason that they have it, obviously, like, listen, we're not stupid. We've seen Barry Bonds. We we pretty clearly know the dude was on steroids. He was a stick when he was with Pittsburgh, and he was jacked. He was super big when he got with the San Francisco Giants. But here's my thing. Yeah, he looked like Uber for real. But here's my problem. That is, we're just speculating at this point. You know, we're seeing them, but we're still speculating. If we're going by the rules, all the only reason why Barry Bonds is not in the Hall of Fame is because of what's it called? Because of hearsay. Just because of what a person has said. Because a doctor or a report came out and said Barry Bonds was on steroids. Just because of that, he is not in the Hall of Fame. It's insane. The man has the most home runs of all time. The man has an insane amount of intentional walks because they were feared. He was feared. They did not want to pitch to him. The bases were loaded and they'd rather walk him because they thought that he was going to hit a grand slam on them. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is a feared man. And then after they started testing for steroids, the man still continued to hit bombs. Obviously, he didn't hit the 70 home runs, obviously, that he hit at one point. But he still was hitting bombs. He still got the record. What else I mean, I get it. I understand. You know, we can look at him and we can see something. But again, if we're going to buy the rules, if we're going to be, you know, straight up by the rules, these players like a Alex Rodriguez, who he admitted to it, but he never tested positive. He never got suspended because of a positive test that was tested positive and they saw it. He admitted to it. That's the thing. He admitted to it. Yeah. But these players like that, a Barry Bonds, a Roger Clemens, even a Mark McGwire, these are players that they technically have never tested positive. They've either just been accused of it. In the Alex's defense, he admitted to it. Good for him because he just didn't want that weighing on his conscience. He's just a good guy. But these other players, why are you going to block them just because of hearsay? You know what I'm saying? We need a precedent then at that point, in my opinion.
100%. I realized that I said Babe Ruth. I meant to say Barry Bonds.
Yeah.
Other people, Babe Ruth is in. To talk about Bill Belichick, the reason why I say, for him not getting in, I get it. Asim made a good point, with what he's done. You got to understand, to me, it's like some of the people that are in the Hall of Fame are coaches that notoriously couldn't beat Bill Belichick in the head-to-head matchups. Tony Dungy has an awful record against him. One of those to be, specific, because he denied to answer if he voted for him, which to me, if you deny to answer, that to me is saying, no, I didn't vote for him. And I'm not going to go public on who I did vote for because you don't want to look stupid to the broad media. So I'm going to read this to you guys real quick. So Bill Belichick was officially fined $500,000, the largest fine ever imposed on a coach in the league's 87-year history, and the maximum permitted under league rules. The Patriots were also fined $250,000 and stripped of their first-round selection in 2008's NFL draft. If the Patriots had missed the playoffs, they would have forfeited their second and third round pick selection. Like, come on. Like, that's crazy. And then you're not going to let him in the Hall of Fame?
I mean, he did the crime, man.
And like,
he got caught.
Yeah, we got caught. Okay, we got caught. But we weren't, as people already, they've said it for years now, we were just the team that got caught. But every other team in the league was doing the same shit. They were doing the exact same shit. We just happened to be the one to get caught. A lot of people have said it before. Every team was doing it. People on other teams said that was normal around the league at that time. We were just the one that got caught because we had a snitch fucking coach who ended up going to the Jets who was like, I know how to stop this team. It's bullshit. It's complete bullshit to not letting him into the Hall of Fame first ballot.
At the end of the day, the whole thing didn't matter because you still ended up winning no matter what. That was more of like a ownership team issue of even when this team is down, it's like they're gonna come right back up.
Thankfully, that year we made it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And in 2008, we only lost our first round pick. But like, listen, that's just insanity to punish a team that hard and then to still not let them into the Hall of Fame. Which brings me to this question. Which brings me now to this question for you both. All right, Tom Brady was on that team, so he's got the same credentials as Bill Belichick, maybe if not better, because he has 7 Super Bowl rings as a starting quarterback. But he was a part of Spygate. He was a part of Deflategate. Are you guys going to tell me that the greatest quarterback that the sport's ever seen is not going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer when it's all said and done?
No, they'll definitely put him in the Hall of Fame. But this is propaganda now. Definitely not going.
I think
you know how much money you lose out on Tom Brady not going into the Hall of Fame.
I mean, what money is there? Tom Brady don't.
Bro, all the memorabilia that you could sell, all the ticket sales for the Hall of Fame speeches and stuff, and induction, bro, that's gonna be a lot of money you're gonna lose out on. All the viewership as well.
You say the same thing about Bill Belichick. It's just that
not as much though.
Bill was
not as much.
Wasn't like considered the people person up until
you can't buy you ain't gonna be able to buy a Bill Belichick jersey with the Hall of Fame patch on it or something like that. Like that's all stuff that NFL is gonna be marketing. You can't do that with Belichick. With Brady, you can.
I guess. I mean,
it's a propaganda, man. It's propaganda.
I'm on the side of it's not right because for the fact of the voters didn't like Bill Belichick. So that's what I don't agree with. If they had a different reason of like, all right, because of the Deflategate, then him and Tom Brady, when his time comes, should be under the same
scrutiny.
Yeah, it should be under the same thing. When it's Tom Brady's time. So that's where I'm on the side. But the part of like, yeah, we didn't like him as a coach. We didn't like him. You know, he don't need to be on the Hall of Fame because of who he is and how he's treated, you know, other coaches, et cetera, and they butt hurt. Then yeah, it's not. That's what I don't agree with.
If Tom Brady not a first ballot Hall of Famer, Los has to film his reaction because he will crash the hell out right now.
I'm 100.
You gonna crash out?
I
crashed out with Bill. I will crash out with Brady, bro.
Just get ready. I mean, and then at this point, it doesn't really matter because it's Tom Brady. Everybody knows who the greatest.
Yes, it matters. Is. Look, at this point, everybody's got a bust. Everybody's got a gold statue, bro. They need to make a whole wing for this man, strictly on his success in the NFL.
Tom Brady can be the first person. He's gonna be on YouTube, be like, "Yeah, I don't need this. You know, I don't need this Hall of Fame statue. I can."
Bro, gonna go to Saudi Arabia and play flag football again for like $10 million.
Right, yeah, I don't need this. I don't need y'all.
Let's segue.
So they're gonna come up with their own separate. He's gonna be like the Tom Brady Award. They're gonna make an award separate in the NFL.
Might as well name the Super Bowl MVP trophy after him.
Just the Tom Brady Award.
I bet you they'll name an award after him. I guarantee
That's
it.
It's gonna be.
But why? Because propaganda, bro. Because it's Tom Brady. Everything is propaganda in these games.
If you don't make Hall of Fame,
unfortunately, to circle back to the Bonds real quick, that's the reason why they do Bonds dirty. Because Bonds never wanted to play fair with the MLB. He never sold his likeness to them, so they couldn't use him in like the video games or nothing like that because he gave no permission. So he was the only one that never gave that. So now they doing him dirty because of all this. They like, oh, you didn't want to play nice. All right, then you ain't getting nothing. Propaganda, bro. Propaganda.
Yeah.
Look,
but Shohei Ohtani can out here bet on players and stuff. He gets caught, and they're like, nah. It was his interpreter. And bro is still out here playing. They never gonna ban that man. Never.
Fuck out of here. We know it was a show, man.
The first ballot Hall of Famer right there. Meanwhile, Pete Rose dead. Never got to see himself get inducted in the Hall of Fame. The dude with the most hits of all time, just because he was betting on his own game and he was betting on himself to win. Crazy.
Yeah, it's not like he was
shameful. No, he literally was winning them. He's just like, I'm betting on myself.
Crazy word.
Crash out.
Hey, look, let's segue over to a little bit of MMA here. We're gonna stay on the same topic. we're gonna stay on the same topic.
We're gonna crash out again here.
Listen, look, before anything, okay, we're gonna stay on the same topic of Hall of Fames, okay?
Okay, let's do it.
A very special guy got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Oh, yes.
And it took them too long, in my opinion, to induct him into the Hall of Fame. The amount of time that it took them to induct this man is crazy. In my opinion, I know a lot of people have GSP as their GOATs. A lot of people have John Jones as their GOATs. Both of them well-deserved of that accolade. I know a lot of people don't like John Jones because of his PED allegations, and they don't think that he should be Hall of Fame worthy from those allegations, or could be considered as a top 3 or top 5 fighter all time because of his allegations. To me, that doesn't matter. What he's done in the octagon in a time where PED was being used rampage around the entire MMA world.
What was you gonna say?
It wasn't allegations. It was confirmed.
He tested positive for a picogram, though. A picogram.
Wasn't like multiple times he
and both times it was 2 times, and both times were a picogram. They didn't even suspend them the second time because it was so insignificant. It was a picogram.
Yeah,
I think the other thing would be the whole outside of the MMA issues of the car crash. The hit and run.
Hopefully my power don't go out. That was a thunder.
Yeah, I saw the lightning. It was lightning outside.
No.
For a minute.
Yeah. Go ahead, continue, Los.
Okay. Yeah. Without digressing too much, we know the story with John.
Yeah.
But this man, allegation free, never been in trouble.
Oh yeah.
In my opinion, he is the GOAT of MMA. We all know that the lighter weight classes are more technical, they're faster, they're everything. They have to be everything because they don't have as much knockout power as some of the bigger divisions. Demetrious, Mighty Mouse Johnson, my GOAT, has been finally announced to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Well deserved. His second Hall of Fame induction. He got inducted into one championship Hall of Fame as soon as he retired.
He did, yeah.
And that was also well deserved. But now to be inducted into the premier organization's Hall of Fame, it is well deserved. It's something that should have been done a lot sooner. I'm happy that they did it. I'm happy that they put their differences aside.
Yeah.
Demetrious has gone out on Ariel Helwani's podcast and he's spoken about his induction, why he never held any gripe feelings. So now, boys, what do you guys think about this?
Yeah, so let me say, when we had that question before of who's our favorite MMA fighter, I said Derek Lewis. That was just in a heat moment. I completely forgot about Mighty Mouse, so that was dumb on me. When I was first getting into UFC, Demetrious Johnson was one of the first people I followed. I was every single fight I'm tuned in, and he's delivered in all of his fights. I forgot how long he had a streak of wins, and
I think it was 12 in a row.
Yeah, wins. He
got the record.
Belt. Yeah, and every single fight, like Volkov right now, or Volkanov.
Volkanovski.
Yeah, he's at that level of he had the marquee fights, but and he'll
11. Okay, 11.
Yeah, and he'll do it so effortlessly and so just efficiently, where it's just it's insane. It doesn't make sense of how this person could be the hottest dude, and then as soon as you get to Mighty Mouse, it's just you get either not clean smoothed out or choked out, or just get worked the whole fight. And then he'll go after the fight and go on Twitch and stream the game, which is which is great, which is cool as well. So it's just he's just a chill dude, family man. And I guess for some reason Dana White just doesn't like that type of person and doesn't want to promote that type of person and paid that person. I think that was also the issue of like wanting to pay him what he deserves, which is why he switched to one and dominated there as well. So, yeah, well deserved that he's getting the credit and acknowledgement that he deserves in the UFC. So,
yeah, I agree. I mean, what more could be said other than he's one of the greatest of all times. If you don't have him at 1, he's either your 2 or your 3. There's no other debate. It's either 1, 2, or 3. Mighty Mouse is in there. I think that they wanted to do it last year when they went to Washington, but DJ decided not to go, and then this time he decided to go. So still too late. Obviously, they should have definitely gave him a Hall of Fame induction. But the fact of the matter is that Dana's just petty. He's a petty bitch. It's the truth. He's a petty bitch. Dana's problem with Mighty Mouse is that Mighty Mouse had like the lowest selling pay-per-view of all time, that he didn't really generate a lot of sales. But again, this is a lower weight class that, he helped create, and he did his thing. I mean, Asim said it. He had a run where he was either dominating every fighter or he was finishing them. And he made it look like nobody belonged in there with him. Up until Henry Cejudo beat him by split decision.
Yeah.
I'd have to watch that fight again. I think at the time I scored it for Demetrious, but it could be like, biased. Because I like
it. They were like,
they were tired of it.
Belt off
and then they traded him right there for Ben Askren, which, crazy enough, like all that stuff that happened with Ben Askren is like a domino effect. Like that's the reason why Charles Oliveira is the BMF right now, all because of that trade. But yeah, like Demetrious definitely deserves it. I think that Demetrious has shown that you don't need controversy. You don't need all the extracurricular activities in order for you to be considered one of the GOATs. I feel like GSP also did that as well. So both of them obviously do that. But, I mean, look what Demetrious Johnson did. The man didn't even need to go to another weight class. He just stayed in his weight class. He dominated it. He took out all contenders. He did a wraparound on them to fight him 2 times, maybe sometimes 3 times with John Dotson. So it's incredible to see his career, to see what he's done. Obviously, he's retired now, but man, anybody that doesn't know anything about him, definitely check out some of those old fights. That Ray Borg fight where he pulled out that arm bar. That was amazing. One of the greatest submissions of all time.
Yeah.
The second Cejudo fight was really fun as well. Like that was a really good fight. He wanted to fight TJ Dillashaw. He just wanted $1 million, and Dana said no. And this is where you see, man, these guys, they're cheap, petty bastards. Dana don't want to pay nobody. These people that look, $1 million, $1 million. This is a multi-billion-dollar corporation. They won't even pay Demetrious Johnson $1 million to face TJ Dillashaw. So we got robbed of that great fight. But what can you do? But congratulations, DJ. Well deserved.
One thing, right? Maybe 2 things, but one thing. If you think about it, okay, we have him, Demetrious Johnson, at 11 win streak with the title from 2013 to 2017. Anderson Silva's at 10, GSP's at 9. Okay, to me, and I know a lot of people are going to comment in the chat, oh no, how can you not have Anderson Silva in your top 3, this, that, the third? The way he ended his career in MMA tarnished his legacy. You can't look at what he did in his run as champion. You got to put the whole thing into that bubble. And just as great as those wins are, those losses come back to hurt you. And he should have retired sooner. To me, it's just that simple. DJ, he didn't allow himself to become a gatekeeper. He didn't allow himself to get beat by a whole bunch of guys. I mean, his last loss was to Adriano Moraes, yes. He got knocked out, and he came back. He knocked him out the same way, a knee right against the cage. It was a great finish, and he sailed off into the sunset with his win. He realized, okay, I'm not going to be able to keep doing this forever. My body's getting older. I'm getting older. And he retired right there. He said, "No, I'm good. I got all these other different avenues." And we're gonna segue into what we're gonna talk about next with Adesanya. But that 11 title fight streak is probably a streak that might never be broken in the UFC. Why? Because these champions now want to move up. They want to become champ statuses. They don't want to be defending their title for so long. I think the closest ones is there to it was Alexander Volkanovski, and then he lost the title.
Exactly.
And at this point, he's a lot older in his career. I don't see him getting to 11 consecutive title defenses. Maybe altogether we might see him get to 11, but even then, DJ did it consecutively.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a streak that I'm gonna say now probably will never be broken, and I think personally will never be broken.
How many did Amanda Nunes get?
6, I believe. Is it 4 those?
I'm looking at it right now.
But she lost to. I forgot she lost in the middle of it. She lost to Pena.
5. She got 5, and then she lost to
5.
Pena, and then 2.
Okay.
Yep.
So
that's another one broken.
Yep. Ronda Rousey had 6, and she lost it.
Oh, Shevchenko
lost. She lost to Grasso.
Yep, she lost to Grasso.
Yeah. Los is right. The closest one was Volk, and then Volk lost.
Yeah.
So he had to start all over again. And then every other UFC champion was a new champion.
Wasn't the issue with Volk where he tried to jump, or he lost and then went up in weight?
No, he went up in weight first. He lost to Islam by decision. Then he fought Islam again in short notice. And he got knocked out. And then he fought Ilya right after, and he got knocked out again by Ilya.
Yep.
And then he fought Lopez, Diego Lopez. He fought him twice, and he beat him by decision both times.
Okay. And for those that are questioning, so I'll give you guys the rundown real quick. So we got DJ at 11, we got Silva with 10, GSP with 9, John Jones 8 times and 3 times and 1 time.
That one's a big one too, because technically he never lost the belt. He got stripped.
Yeah.
Never lost it.
Oh, God.
Which because he relinquished it and because he got stripped from it, he technically doesn't have it consecutively. So it's 8-3-1. Then you got Jose Aldo with 7, Valentina Shevchenko, who was the current active champion. She was the closest with 7, Ronda Rousey with 6, Joanna Jędrzejczyk with 5, Tito Ortiz with 5, Amanda Nunes with 5 and 2, Matt Hughes with 5 and 2, Kamaru Usman with 5, Israel Adesanya with 5, Alexander Volkanovski with 5, Tyron Woodley 4, Islam Makhachev 4, Chuck Liddell 4, Pat Milicic 4, Frank Shamrock 4, Henan Barao 3, Max Holloway, the blessed one. He's only got 3. Yep. That's what I'm saying. This streak is so hard. You got Steve
Habib had how much? 5, 4?
Habib only has 3 title defenses.
Exactly.
Chris Weidman 3, Benson Henderson 3, Frankie Edgar 3, Aljamain Sterling 3, Daniel DC Cormier, my twin brother, with 3, BJ Penn with 3, Alex Pereira with 3, Alexander Pantoja with 3, Weili Zhang 3, Marab Davalishvili 3. That record is never getting broken, guys. Ever.
Yeah, 11. Yeah, 11 is.
It's never going to get broken. Nope.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
First of all, I think the only person that can beat that would be a person that has to beat John's record for the youngest UFC champion, and it'd be like, yeah, I'm never leaving this weight division. Yeah. But like Lo said, they're not going to. So, I mean, for everybody listening, unfortunately, if you don't know who Demetrious Johnson is, you missed out on greatness. Yeah. But guess what? The internet exists, and you can go back and watch all his fights in his title reign.
It's absolutely crazy. He had like 0 weaknesses. It was like he had the most like perfectly built, like,
that's why they always called him like the pound for pound best. Like they said in a pound for pound fight, like same weight and everything, nobody would beat him.
It was like the height and weight at what he was and everything that he did, it was just like he had no flaw in his
good striking, great gas tank, great grappling, great wrestling,
like everything.
The only way you could beat him is if you were much bigger than him, like literally much bigger in weight and height. Dominic Cruz was one of those where he was much bigger than him, much more heavier than him. But if we're talking same weight, same everything, pound for pound, I don't know. He's gonna beat everybody, I think.
He was so fast too. It was like insane. it was just like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he was fast. Like if you try to take him down, defense
go.
was fast. If he'll take you down, he just had everything in his arsenal at all times.
Yep, a GOAT, bro,
Yeah,
a GOAT.
scary.
I just wanted. I think. What I wanted there was Mighty Mouse is that good of an athlete that he deserved this small little segment there between us.
No, yeah, for sure.
Well deserved in my opinion. Hall of Fame career. I'm a fan. I'm also gonna shout him out. If y'all don't know, now you know. Watch the Mighty Cast. He does some great work, some great content with other fighters, with just his pre-fight analysis and stuff. Him get into the mind of Demetrious Johnson. He explains the entire fight game to you, and it's something that's really fun to watch. I really enjoy it. He's a goat at everything that he does, man. He can do anything. He's gonna excel at it. So shout out DJ, my favorite. So well, let's segue over, guys. We had a fight night, one of the best fight cards I think that we've had in a long time.
Yeah, for sure. It was really good.
This style bender, Israel Adesanya versus Joe Pyfer, Alexa Grasso versus Macy Barber, Michael Chiesa versus Nico Price, 2 retirement fights there. Julian Erosa versus Larian Douglas, Mansoor Abdul Malik versus Yusiri Belgori, and Terrence McKinney versus Kyle Nelson. We're going to start off from the top, boys. Asim, we're going to go with you first, my friend, because you're the style bender guy here.
Oh man, yeah, my goat,
my goat,
my
king,
my king has fallen. It's time to hang up the gloves. It's over. It is done. It's sad to see, man. It's crazy how you go from 1 minute you're taking out the GOAT, and then now you're the GOAT that's being taken out, just like that.
How comes full circle?
Yep, full circle. So
what did you guys think about the fight?
He just got gassed. That was the best way to say it. Like he looked good, and then just that age kicked in, and like the game plan just changed for whatever reason, and it just, I don't know, it failed. It didn't work. And so that's what, four losses now.
4 straight.
Yeah,
4 straight.
You're
3 No. 3 finishes in a row.
Yeah.
3 finishes in a row.
Your name, I feel like at this point the name is too big to be like, I'm going to continue on and just keep fighting and doing my thing, because at this point you're not going to get you're not going to be on the main card. You're looking at prelim territory now. And
I won't say that.
You want to say you'll be
he still has a big name that they put him in the main card every time, but
you think he's
fight nights, but it's tough.
Yeah, this was a fight night card. It wasn't even like a UFC number, like title UFC.
Yeah.
So we're hitting there, and just to do it just for the love of the game, I think he really need to like sit down, do some soul searching, and like say, is what I'm doing, like, what is the goal now? Like, am I doing it just to do it, or am I trying to do it just to get a belt? Because what he was saying, it sounded like, oh yeah, this is to do me. I'm coming back. I'm back. But I think this got to be like a big call. Yeah, that thunder going crazy.
Yo, the thunder is ridiculous out here, bro. It is insane.
Hopefully you got some strong internet.
I think I do.
Strong
I just hope, I hope the power don't go out.
Yeah.
If anything, I'll just join those off my phone. But I wanna say this. Comment of the fight first. The fight was good. The fight was good while it lasted. The first round, Izzy looked very competitive. I'll give him that. I thought that he was doing good in the exchanges. I thought it was actually a close round in my opinion. I don't know how you scored it, Los, but The thing that I thought stole it for Pyfer for me was the takedown. I thought the takedown was enough to steal the round for him, in my opinion. But it was close enough. I could see it going either way. Izzy looked like he was there. Izzy looked quick. He looked like he was all into it. I have no idea what the hell happened in that second round. Izzy just standing flat. Like, there was no movement. I don't get it. Was he training with Ronda Rousey's coach? What's his name? Edmund Targaryen or whatever? I don't even know.
He's a Targaryen.
Whatever. I don't know what his name is. Ronda Rousey's old striking coach. Head movement. No head, zero head movement, bro. I don't know what happened with Adesanya in that second round. Maybe he got stung really bad by Pyfer. I think I heard that Adesanya broke his nose or something. Like, his nose was really bothering him. Pyfer does have heavy hands. But yeah, he wasn't moving out the way of none of them shots in the second round. Like, he was just getting caught. Boom, boom, boom. Body shots, hooks, uppercuts. And then Pyfer saw he got close enough to Izzy, and he was able to take him down, flatten him out, and just finish them. Yeah. Here's my thing. Israel Adesanya. I don't know if you'll ever get the chance of seeing this. I'm going to look in the camera. Israel Adesanya. I don't know if you'll ever get the chance to look at this. We not haters. We don't hate you. We got nothing against you. It's just the fact of the reality is this. Excuse me. In my opinion, I'm a nobody, basically, to give you this opinion, but I'm still going to give it anyway because I'm entitled to it. You should hang the gloves up. It should be over. You have nothing else to prove. You have over 100 fights with kickboxing and MMA. You are a UFC middleweight champion. You're the second greatest middleweight champion of all time. You are a glory kickboxing champion. You've done phenomenal things. You got your revenge on Alex Pereira. You finally got a knockout win on him. Take your wins, go home. Here's the reason why. It's not for hate or nothing like that. It's what Lowe said earlier about Anderson Silva. What happened to Anderson Silva? He started tarnishing his legacy with these losses. Because, yes, you lost to Strickland, who became champion. Fine. You lost to DDP, who was also a champion. Fine. You lost to Imavov, who is number one contender right now, should be fighting for the belt, but he's not. But possible future champion. Fine. You lost now to Pyfer. No disrespect to Pyfer. Joe Pyfer's really good, but I don't see him as championship material, in my opinion. So now, and he was the number 14 fighter. Who else are you going to give Izzy to fight? Like, are you going to give him an unranked dude? Like, when does it come to the point where you're just like, all right, now it's over for Izzy. Like, we can't – the UFC has to even be like, yo, we can't give you no more people, bro, because at this point, like, you're on an 8-fight losing streak. Like, it's done, bro. You cooked. Because, you know, who else are we going to give you? Somebody from the Contender Series? Like, you can't let yourself go outside. Go out with your head held high. Nobody's going to be judging you for these losses right now. You're still one of the best. Like I said, you're still one of the best to do it. You're the second greatest middleweight of all time. You got your revenge. Glory kickboxing. You're one of the bigger stars in there because you were able to sell yourself and market yourself. It's time to go, bro. There's nothing else to prove. You're not going to get a second run at the belt. You lost 4 in a row. It's over, bro. Like, it's over.
Third shot at the belt.
No, I'm saying, like, he lost four fights straight.
Yeah.
You're not going to get another shot.
Mm-hmm. But it'll be his third shot, is what I'm saying, because he's a 2.
Yeah, he ain't getting it, and he's not getting it.
Yeah, I agree with what they said, and especially with what Peter said. It's just going to tarnish your legacy. You're already at 4 fights in a row. I'm looking at the rankings right now. You dropped all the way to 9. So let's just say they give you another hungry guy who's just hungry to get there, hungry to be where you once were. Okay, now you're at 5, 6, 7 fights. We're looking at you getting the Tony Ferguson level, especially if you keep getting finished like this. And let me tell you something, man. You probably won't listen to this. Somebody might listen to this, maybe not. I doubt it. We'll see. But I'll tell you this straight up, okay? If you get there, okay, you're going to fight these young, hungry guys who want to get to where you want to be. They got nothing to lose by fighting you, only everything to gain. And they're hungry. The younger they are, the more talented they will be because they're more well-rounded. They're more of a wrestler because they trained in it. They're more of a grappler than you will be. They might have the same, if not, they're just younger, so they're a little bit faster when it comes to their striking. They might be able to catch and land hands on you. They might be able to knock you out because they're just bigger than you, like a Joe Pyfer. You did great in this fight. You showcased your skills. What happened here was simply you're older. You're 36 years old. You got caught. You got flatlined, and then you got finished.
Chin is not the same.
It's not. It's not. Your reflexes are lower too. It's just, it's tough, man. And I don't want to see you keep going down this way. Other people, in my opinion, that should hang it up as well with you: Jared Cannonier, Paulo Costa. You guys are just older. It's time to just. They're not on your caliber. Even a Robert Whitaker, they're not on your caliber because you are just the second greatest middleweight champion of all time. But it's hang it up before it gets worse. Hang it up before it gets worse. Excuse me. Especially, man, like you don't want to get to Tony Ferguson level with the amount of losses. BJ Penn, Anderson Silva. Like, to me, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. The way Anderson ended his career, if I did my rankings, which I hope we can do one day, is like do our MMA rankings. To me, it's hard to even have him in my top 5. He's in my top 10 for sure. But with those losses, the way he lost, man, I don't know if he's in my top 5. Yeah. He might be. I gotta actually really think. But like top 3 off the top of my head, I can tell you is DJ, GSP, John Jones. Man, I really got to think on 4 and 5.
Real quick, also given because we want to show love obviously to Pyfer. Pyfer looked decent in here at first. The first round he looked like he was figuring it out, but the second round he was able to really put it on Izzy, and he was able to go for the finish. What do you think is next for Pyfer? Obviously, he's not next for the title shot. We see that Strickland is getting the title shot, and then Imavov is kind of looming there. What would you give Pyfer next if you were the matchmaker?
I like the idea of having him fight Fluffy Hernandez. They're tied right now 6. Looking at the rankings, it's DDP, Imavov, Strickland, Brendan Allen, Kyle Bahayo, Anthony Fluffy Hernandez, Joe Pyfer. They're both 6. I have him fight for that ranking. Joe Pyfer versus Fluffy Hernandez. Winner gets the number 6 ranking. If you want to keep pushing Joe from that win, Brendan Allen would be a fun fight. I think he can win. Kyle Bahayo and him would be a really fun fight that I think he can win. If Imavov wants to defend his number 1 contender spot, shit. Imavov versus Joe Pyfer sounds like a fun fight. Like, I think you strictly have to put him against people that are ahead of him. Even DDP. I would not be mad at him fighting a DDP, for example. I would personally enjoy that. I think anybody in that top 5 or top 6, shuffle them around, have them fight each other. Do like a little mini, without saying it's a tournament, a mini little tournament to see who's gonna fight next.
I'm down for the Fluffy. I think that one's like the best option for him.
Hell yeah, it's a fun fight. Yeah, and
really
it's a fight that he can win. Also, a fight that
I think both could win. Yeah.
Let's move on. Alexa Grasso murdered Macy Barber. That's the best way. Center literally to like
Shadow Realm.
Yeah, the Shadow Realm. There's no other way to put it. She was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've never seen somebody get knocked out and choked out in the same fight.
Yeah, the way she snatched her neck after she hit her was so fast.
Like snake-like.
Yeah. Kudos to the ref for realizing that she wasn't there because she could have died.
Yeah.
And like Macy, it had me scared because Macy has a history of seizures. Oh. So like I was terrified. Just like, oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been like, it was looking like the first UFC death. The first on the octagon death.
Yeah, bro, that was bad.
Yeah.
That was bad. I mean, good for Alexa.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't have her winning this fight. I thought that she was going to lose by decision, but man, that girl's tough, man. She's tough. She got hands. The striking has always been, crisp with her. So she was able to get that straight right on the chin, dropped her, and then as Barber was on the ground, hit her with another shot, boom, knocked her out, and then choked her right away. Jeez, dude.
So
I thought the way she jumped on her neck, like the speed on that, it was she looked like she wanted to commit a murder right there. Like she was
on a mission for sure.
I think Macy even shit herself in the fight. I think somebody said she shit herself. It was bad.
On the octagon. Oh
yeah,
man.
It was bad, bro.
Oh,
That's honestly, it might be number one, like greatest finish I've seen in women's MMA. Like
100%.
that thing was very vicious.
Greater than like an Amanda Nunes type
yeah.
KO.
Yeah, I mean like the Nunes KO, the Cyborg was good. The Holly Holm knockout to Ronda Rousey, that was really good too. But man, like I've never seen this, bro. Like when have you ever seen like a woman get knocked out this bad and she's just like
it's never been.
She had to sit. She had to literally lay down on the canvas for like 5 whole minutes.
Her eyes were open as you were knocked out as well. So
them things were glassy though. She was not there.
Yeah,
she was definitely in La La Land, bro.
Yeah.
She woke up and you can just tell that she was lost. She was like,
that's another situation where you might have to hang up the gloves after that.
She's still young. I'm not going to gloves, especially because she was just on an 8-fight win streak. But like, definitely take some time off from that one.
A lot of time off.
Yeah, see a neurologist. Like, make sure that you're okay.
They're gonna be like, no,
scary.
I don't want to see you back on that ring. I don't want to see you back on that octagon ever again.
That was really scary. Hey,
yeah.
That was a quick fight for us. So like, we'll move on to the next one, which is even quicker.
But hold on, let me say this one thing.
Go ahead.
As good as Grasso looked, I don't think she's gonna beat Shevchenko.
She's not even getting a title shot right now. They fought 3 times. They not gonna give her nothing right now.
And I don't know if the top 3 that's in that division. I don't see it. She'd be competitive, but I don't see her like getting back up there.
She could definitely hang with them.
She's like a wild. I think she's like a wild card at this point. So with how she looked with that knockout, I think she's a definite wild card of like she can or can.
I mean, just because you brought it up, so she's currently number 7 in the rankings. I think she can beat Mackenzie Dern, who's number 6. Manon Fiorot, that's a good fight. Natalia Silva, that'd be a good fight. Weili Zhang, I just feel like she's taller. She's a lot bigger than Weili. That'd be a really good fight. I can definitely see her winning that fight.
Los, you're looking at the pound for pound, by the way, not the flyweight. Flyweight, she's number 3.
Not bad. You're right. I am looking at pound for pound. So yeah, Manon Fiorot, that's a great fight. I think I can see that going either way, and same with Natalia Silva. You're right. I was looking at pound for pound, but even then, because they can move up. I mean, like I said, Weili Zhang, that'd be a great fight. I just feel like she's bigger than her, and she's just going to use her advantages of being bigger to outstrike Weili. She's also longer than her. Yeah. And then Mackenzie Dern, in my opinion, she's just a placeholder right now, strawweight. Weili is the rightful champion, and when she comes back to that division, that title's going right back to her. So.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Shevchenko's going to face Silva next. I think Natalia Silva has to be the next fight for her. They never fought before either. It's fresh matchup, and Silva's a big girl, so maybe she could threaten, But I think Alexa Fiorot, that could be the fight. I don't know if Valentina's still champion. I don't think the UFC is going to give her another shot. This is going to be the 4th fight for them. I just don't see it.
Yeah,
100%. Like I said earlier, we'll quickly move on to these next ones. Michael Chiesa got his retirement fight win versus Nico Price, submission victory. Personally, I thought Nico gave it to him. You went right into, you took a down a submission specialist. Like, that was just bad.
So we'll give you a bonus. We'll give you a nice little bonus if you just.
What I thought was crazy about that too is at the end when he put his gloves down and he wanted like the second to like, say he's in there like, nah, bro, get out the cage, bro. You get nothing.
They gave him nothing. They're like, go home.
Larian Douglas KOs Julian Erosa. I think that was a good knockout.
That one was crazy. Bro. He kept dropping him with the jab, man. This dude he's heavy-handed, bro, for this division. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he looks good. Yeah, that fight was good. And then Julian Erosa, he's okay. Like, he's like a gatekeeper and stuff. But man, Douglas, really heavy hands. So I would definitely want to see how he looks in other fights, because obviously this ended in the first round.
Yep. In my opinion, can't be the finish of the night because obviously Grasso got that one by landslide. Yep. But that man, Yusri Belgari, trains with Alex Pereira. Oh my goodness, he beat the bricks out of Mansour Abdul Malik.
Yep.
You guys saw that knee at the end where he just like made him collapse. Oh my goodness. And then Mr. T-Rex, I'm sorry, you haven't gotten a post-fight bonus.
Bro,
25K isn't enough, man. But it sucks too because every time he finishes somebody, bro, somebody like Alexa Grasso or Joe Pyfer just has a phenomenal finish to end the night.
Yeah,
this guy is like, I'm telling you right now, man. If you ever see Terrence McKinney in a fight, bet the under on the rounds. Don't ever put over 1.5. Always under. This dude, 100%. He does not believe. And like he said, like, yeah, I want to go 3 rounds. I want to test myself. Yeah, fucking right. This dude wants to be in and out. He don't want to be there long. And he's a killer be killed dude.
Yeah, that kid was
hey man, you got an extra 25K too. That's not bad.
He about his money.
Mm-hmm.
He was throwing everything. What other on the prelims? Let me see.
Anything that stood out?
It was a fight. Oh, Tyro Fortune.
Oh
yeah. I was watching because it was like his UFC debut, and he looked all right. He looked okay. And the crazy thing was they did the announcement of who won and gave it to Ty Burr, and the whole crowd booed. It was because it was like
they made him come back.
They came
come back.
Came back was like, oh, I actually made a mistake. It was the Fortune is the winner. The wildest thing I've seen.
Oh man, Los, anything stand out for you from the undercard?
Outside of Ben Askren Jr. losing again, not really.
Chase Hooper, he got knocked out. Chase Hooper, he got knocked out. That was a bad knockout too by Lance Gibson.
Yep.
I ain't gonna front. The Bahamundes, he is so ass, bro. Like it's incredible to see such a prospect that everybody's high on just fucking go to shit. Like he is terrible.
Oh,
I mean, he was doing good at first and just went downhill, bro. Went downhill. It did win the fight of the night. Ignacio Bahamundes was like, he was unrecognizable at the end of that fight. That dude was super bloody. All the blood, the blood that you saw on the mat is his.
I remember that.
Yep.
It's literally his.
He got a nasty cut.
Bro needed a blood transfusion after the fight because there is no way he was fine.
He lost
definitely
pint of blood. I was wondering. I was hoping the ref would stop the fight.
Yup. And then shout out to Casey O'Neill for getting the finish. She got a finish with 2 left-handed gloves. I saw that in the Ariel Wadi interview. Both of her gloves were left-handed gloves.
Oh, no.
She didn't even realize it. Because she hadn't fought since like 23 or 24, like 2-3 years.
How does that even happen, bro?
I mean, she got the finish. It worked.
Don't they check their gloves before?
Like, apparently not.
Gloves, be like,
apparently not.
He must have been like.
Apparently not.
Out.
Yeah, apparently not. But
that's kind of like grounds for cheating.
Yeah. By the way, Los, we don't even have to go over this next card. This card is ass.
I agree. Don't worry.
This card is just straight buns. But next week, we will definitely have to talk about. Damn, this wind is going crazy. UFC 327, Prohaska versus Alberg. That's gonna be a crazy card.
But Jerry,
why is my thing like this? What the hell? I don't want to see these 2 dudes like this. Oh, there we go.
Well, let's segue over. Let me have it written down. Sorry about this, guys.
We're playing basketball.
So, as he sung it, it is basketball time. What do you guys think about this MVP standings right now, man? Luka Doncic is lighting up the stat sheet, killing
controversy.
when
whole lot of
Victor
controversy
Wembanyama doing his thing once again with another dominant win, dominant performance on his part. My guy Jalen Brown, another dominant win, 50-win season again. Shouting my guy out, 43 points tonight. Tatum with 25, 12, and 11. The best duo in the league, in my opinion. But, you know,
Shea Gilgeous and the ref, bro.
We're not surprised.
Shea Gilgeous and the ref will beat you.
Guys, since he brought it up, I know you got a picture that I sent in the chat this morning.
Yes. Didn't we talk about this last week? I feel like this was.
We always talk about the refs.
Like every week we talk about the refs and
Listen, guys,
SGA.
the
And
camera
the
will pick it up, okay? I sent this meme out. We'll pick it up, but it says
Well,
the last 2 nights, okay? OKC.
Yeah.
Free throw attempted by Shea Gilgeous Alexander, 41. Free throw attempts by the entire Knicks and Pistons team combined, 40.
Yeah.
Put the refs in an OKC jersey because this is crazy.
Hey, I mean, they got him. He tried to hit that game-winning shot. They said no. Full arm extension.
Once in a balloon.
So they catch it on. But hold back to the MVP drama.
Yeah, it's big drama.
Yeah, so I probably should have did this beginning of the season because I said it. I don't remember if we had the pod at the time, but I was 100% gung ho before the season started in the off season where it was Luka when he lost that weight. I was like, he's MVP. Like, just I should put some money down on him being MVP. And it was looking shaky in the beginning, in the middle of the season, but then after the All-Star break, he's been beyond hooping. So, unprecedented type hooping. What was it the James Harden MVP season, or did James Harden get MVP? Or no?
He's gotten MVP before.
The one, was he on Houston at the time?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, so James Harden, Houston MVP type level season
for Luka.
For Luka. Where this team, the Lakers are right now, are like looking like serious contenders for when the playoffs come in.
Oh, they're third place.
Yeah, third place. 50-win season. And the team, how many wins? 9-1 right now.
The last 10
with a 9-win streak.
No.
I'm sorry,
that was
9-1 before.
Yeah, still 9-1, 4-win week. 4-win streak.
And it's like, they're looking like definite contenders in the second round at least. So. Yeah, everybody, all this is happening with Luka, and the whole narrative is like, look at Wemby. Like, basically, they're like, but what about Wemby?
Hey, look, I can't lie about this. If somebody deserves the MVP above like a Luka Doncic, Jalen Brown, to me, it is Victor Wembanyama. Just gonna put that one out there. Like, no other player, in my opinion, affects a game as much as a Victor Wembanyama does on the court.
True, but you take out Luka on the Lakers, then what's the Lakers? Like, Wemby, how bad was when Wemby was hurt? How bad were the Spurs? Like, what was their?
I think they were pretty bad.
They wasn't doing much when he was hurt.
No.
So,
but he wasn't out for a long time. Luckily.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. As far as like that was the conversation that we had. That debate goes backwards. Like, would you rather have an offensive player that's built around an offensive player, built around a defensive player? So it's aesthetically, like, you wanted to, as far as entertainment wise, you see this offensive player that could just hit these shots, that's super efficient in their shots, and can average around like 40 points a game. But their defense is not as good. Or would you rather have that defensive player that's like, built around that? And
Well, I mean that's tough because like this is where I was gonna say Wemby is an anomaly because like for example, when was it? This was the 30th, so on Monday was the last time he played. He had
yeah,
41 points. He had 3 blocks, 1 steal, 4 assists, 16 rebounds.
yeah,
Like, yeah, I get it. Luka's been doing this streak of 40 plus games or 30 plus games for a while now. I mean, his last 9 is incredible: 44, 35, 40, 31, 51, 30, 36, 40, 60, 33, 32, 43, 41, 42. Like, it's insane. Those numbers are absolutely MVP caliber. But then
so
when you look at the block totals for those games, I mean 0, 1, 0, 0, 1,
it's
0, 0, 0,
it's
3,
two different
1, 1,
positions.
0, 2, 1, 1,
It's
0.
it's apples and oranges, but it's two different
But
positions.
when it comes to MVP, you can't go position. You got to go the whole thing. And you got somebody like a Victor Wembanyama who is literally affecting the game at both ends of the court. People even acknowledge it. Like when Wemby's on the court, they got to shoot their shots differently because it's a block. They can't just drive into the lane and lay it up like they normally would because Victor can jump up and just slap that away. If you look at the games in that same time frame, I mean, Victor Wembanyama 3, 1, 7, 5, 5, 1, 1, 4, 4, 2, 4, 4, 5, 6, 8, 4. Like
It's
that's insane. It
it's
is insane.
it's an advantage that he has for the build that he has. And
We're talking MVP.
Here's what I
We
think.
are.
Here's what I think. I don't think the issue lies here in Victor being in the discussion for the MVP race and everything. I think the problem is that Luka had the March that he had, which is like insane, and he dropped. That's the problem. The problem isn't that Victor went up. It's the problem is that Luka dropped. How the hell did Luka go from 3rd to 4th, and Wemby went from 4th to 1st? Like, it doesn't make sense in that aspect. At least at that point, I would, if you want to put Wemby 1st, then put Luka 2nd, because what Luka's doing in that month, you got to say that it's incredible. Because I get what Los is saying. The scoring that Wembanyama's been doing, obviously he's been around, like he's averaging around the 20s to 30s. He does have the occasional 40-point game and stuff like that. But what Luka is doing as well on the offensive side is he's averaging almost damn near 40 points per game in this 100%. Month. You get me? So that's incredible. But again, then it goes, what's your preference? Do you prefer somebody that's going to give you all that offense, that he's going to put his all into that offense? He's not really going to be there in the defensive end, but he's going to give you everything on that offensive end. Or do you want somebody that's going to give you both? Somebody that'll give you, maybe he won't give you 40, 50, 60 points, but he'll give you 20, and like 5 blocks, 4 assists, 20 points, 20 rebounds, or like maybe not 20 rebounds, but like 20 points, 15 rebounds, 6 or 7 assists, 4 blocks. Like that's insane. Like, and a steal on top of it. That's a dude that's all over the court. Number one, though, he's not going to play as many minutes as Luka, because Luka is damn near playing almost 40 minutes per game. I think Wemby's only been playing around 28 to 29 minutes. But that's also what happened?
30 minutes a game. I'm looking at it for the month.
30 minutes a game. So there you go. But again, when he's on the court, he is going to be impactful on both ends of the court. Then you have a guy in Luka that he is going to be super impactful on the offensive end. Defensive end, don't count on him, but on the offensive end, he's going to go crazy.
He's gotten better on defense.
He's got better, but he's not still. Again, he's still not an elite defender or nothing like that. We can't compare him to Wemby. I wouldn't even compare him to Jokic, who Jokic was a terrible defender a few years ago, and now look at him, like he's much better now. You know, but again, I think the problem that lies in here is the fact that Luka dropped. He shouldn't have dropped. With the month that he had, he should have went up. You should have put him at either 1st or 2nd. And then here, nobody would have any discussion. I mean, 100%. You'll have discussions because people are going to be like, oh, Wemby should be 2nd. No, Luka should be this. But the whole point is you drop them. And that's where the problem lies. Excuse me.
And to kind of piggyback on that, I think the issue is too, like you said. So, like me personally, Wemby is my MVP. What he does on the offensive side of the court, the defensive side of the court, you got to factor all that in together with the most valuable player, not just what they do on offense. So, to me, it is Victor Wembanyama. But to keep Shea and Jokic at 2 and 3 to me, when Luka's having this type of a March, is insane. Like he should definitely jump over SGA and jump over Jokic. To me, again, it goes into that double standard. You know, when we're talking about SGA, yes. He is an MVP. He is he's won the title for MVP. He's won the Finals MVP. He's won the NBA championship. Like he is a phenomenal player. But we're keeping him at number 2 because he has the best record in the NBA. Because he is on the number 1 team, on the number 1 team record-wise in the NBA. And to me, that's like a slap to the face of some of the other players. Like I'm gonna keep beating that dead horse to me because I'm a Celtics fan. Jason Tatum. Back when we had the best record in the NBA, it wasn't even close. If we look at those, if we go back and we look at the record, we had like 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 more wins than the next best team. And he wasn't in the MVP discussion. I think he finished 5th that year, not 2nd. We can't use a team's record for a reason to not give Luka the benefit of the doubt that he had probably the best March that we've ever seen from a player. And same with Jokic. I mean, if anything, it should be Victor Wembanyama, Luka Doncic, Nikola Jokic for still averaging a triple-double, Jalen Brown, SGA. And the reason I'm putting Jalen Brown above SGA is because nobody expected the Celtics to have a 51 season. Everybody was calling it a gap year. And when we got the 51 season, when we went out and we did what he did this year, I mean, to me, that showed more than enough that he is a number 1 option on the team and that he should be at least in that top echelon for the MVP discussion. And then SGA last in that top 5.
Jalen Brown, bro.
He say, she say. I'm giving it to JB. Nobody gave him the credit earlier in the year. Like I said, everybody called it a gap year. And now when JB is performing to the way he did, people want to blind eye it. And, SGA still having a better season. Oh, no. You got to put apples to apples there. Jalen Brown, man, he should be there.
As far as voting, I wish there was a clear picture of how much the wins matter when it comes to the voting. So that's the thing that we don't get as fans because we're not the voters. So
no.
Yeah, and that information is just not released on the reason behind, why this person gets this vote over this person. And we're just stuck to assume that this person has the vote because he has the better record in the NBA.
Well, to me, it's messed up, but it's how the cookie crumbles. I'll tell you guys right now, the way I'm looking at it, they do have Jokic, or not Jokic, Wembanyama as the favorite right now. Number 1, plus 250 on all the betting sites. Some sites have him at plus 350. Then number 2 is SGA. He is at minus 350. I'm sorry. So he's technically the favorite, but minus 350 to a minus 450. You got Jokic and Luka Doncic, which are at plus 1,500 respectfully.
Ooh, man.
Yeah.
Wait, you said Luka and Jokic? Plus 1,500? Hey, so not even put Luka at like higher than that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like to have a plus 1,500 when having the season that he had is kind of crazy. But that's on this one website that I'm looking at. It could be outdated. So nope, it was updated 1 day ago. Yeah, plus 1,500 is crazy. So
crazy.
So SGA is the current favorite in the sports book, minus 300. Then is Victor Wembanyama, plus 225. Next is Luka Doncic at plus 1,500. Then is Jokic at plus 8,000. Then is Jalen Brown at plus 20,000. Kawhi Leonard at plus 100,000. Jalen Brunson at plus 100,000. Donovan Mitchell plus 100,000. Anthony Edwards at plus 100,000.
Yeah.
And again, the favoritism that goes with SGA to me is out of hand. But Like I said, I think JB should get more credit where he deserves. We got a 50-win season. We're number 2 in the East. And with Jalen Brown back, or Jason Tatum back, I should say, good luck, guys. Good luck. It's going to be a fun playoff. Hey, I'm also going to talk, since we're talking about these awards. I know Joe Mazzulla, I don't know if you guys saw his interview yesterday where he said he thinks the Coach of the Year award is stupid. Don't ever ask me about it again. He's a funny guy for that.
The man is a maniac.
I sent this in my IG group chat with AP and Chris. So Joe Mazzulla, with a minimum 200 games, guys, has the best winning percentage in NBA history. 700.723 winning percentage, above Phil Jackson's .704.
Oh.
And Joe Mazzulla's 3 years as the head coach of the Boston Celtics, he had 57 wins, 64 wins, 61 wins, and now in his 4th year, 50-plus wins and counting. The man is, and he has not won a Coach of the Year award yet. I know he doesn't care for the award, but man.
They won't give it to him this year.
They're going to give it to
Pistons coach.
No, I thought he won it last year.
No. Last year I believe it was the Thunders.
Okay, it's like JB Bickerstaff or
yeah, JB Bickerstaff.
Yeah.
I think Pistons coach gets it this year.
No, they're gonna give it to JJ.
Crazy, right?
JJ Redick, hell no.
Hey, I think you should get it because
no, I ain't with it.
The way the Lakers team was looking rough.
Nah.
Bro, like I said with JB.
Or the Hawks coach, actually.
Man, fuck that. This year everybody had it as a gap year for my Celtics, and then Joe pulls out another 50-plus win season, and we're like, it's whatever.
Everybody is not surprised. So
propaganda
because of how bad the East.
You had it as a gap year.
How bad the East is. You know, there's got to be some anomaly team, and it's the Celtics. So why, people are just like, why not the Celtics? You know, it's one of those situations where it's like, if it's the Celtics, okay, all right, here we go again. You know,
that's what I call bullshit.
Sixers were like, Sixers are probably another surprising team where it's like, they wasn't looking like they was going to do anything for the season, with the health and the injury, Embiid, what's going on with that. And then now, they might be they're an 8 seed. We're going to give a Coach of the Year award to an 8 seed? No, I'm not talking about Coach of the Year. I'm talking about like what where the teams were looking like.
You're trying to tell you like the perception of what the East was.
Yeah, like where these teams are going to be at the end of the day.
I think he's trying to say like, I think to perceive it, I think it seems trying to say is that even though Boston had like people like hurt and stuff like that, there was still expectations like they probably gonna make the playoffs, like whatever.
They had it as a gap year.
And if they did,
everybody was saying that it was a gap year without Jason Tatum. Like we even traded away Porzingis and Drew Holiday. Like we shook up the entire team. People are like, "Oh, these guys are not going to."
But I feel like a payment issue. Like Porzingis had the issue of like injury, so that was kind of a wild card.
I feel like more they'll get the voters will give it more to the Hawks coach because the Hawks were definitely not seen as like a playoff team at all,
especially after trading Trae Young.
So. The face of Joe Mazzulla. Like I just said, man, that man hasn't had a losing season yet.
It's either that or Detroit. It's either that or Detroit.
And that's the point of these Coach of the Years and NBA MVP award. It's a propaganda, it's a popularity contest, and it's bullshit.
Just stop.
No, never. Absolutely
not. You want to be like crowded, accoladed for being the Celtics fan when we already know y'all you got the accolades. Like what more do you want? What more do you want from the NBA?
I want the coaches and players
without hearing the word Celtics behind it. It's
most wants Joe Mazzulla, Coach of the Year, Jalen Brown, MVP, Jason Tatum, comeback of the year.
Like
he wants all that.
Jalen Brown, Defensive Player of the Year,
and MVP. Tatum didn't play. the minimum required games, so he's not going to be eligible for it. And I'm not going to
Man of the
say
year,
that JB
Derek
should be the MVP.
Six
No,
man
I'm
of the
not going
year,
to say that
what-
JB
what's
should
his
be
name?
the MVP either, because I admit Luka is having a
Peyton
phenomenal year.
Pritchard, White Boy of the
Peyton
Year.
Pritchard, yeah,
White
Peyton
Boy of the
Pritchard.
Year.
Same with Victor Wembanyama. Like, they are rightfully deserving of their rankings. But for Coach of the Year, that's one that I'll fight for, because like the man has 51 wins, second best record in the East. Even when he had the best record in the Eastern Conference, they didn't give him the NBA Coach of the Year award. Like, what does the man have to do to win the award?
Why do you need Coach of the Year when you already won the championship?
It's just a respect factor.
You won the championship
principle
2 years
of it.
ago. Why do you need Coach of the Year?
And he had the best record in the league, and they gave it to the Thunder's coach. What does the man need to do? They said, okay, you lost 3 of your starters the year before. It's a gap year. Do something with that. Turns Jalen Brown into an MVP candidate. Turns us into a 51-win team. Not enough. The fuck does he need to do then?
Y'all won the championship, man. Why does he need? He don't care.
That's what he says. Yeah, no, I agree. That's what he says. He doesn't care for the award. But again, what the fuck does he need to do then?
I don't know. Just
And you're not giving me any reasons. You're just talking out of your ass.
Go to a team that nobody expected.
He ain't gonna win it there either. They don't like him. For they don't like him. He's not controllable.
You know,
they're not gonna give him the award.
What he needs to do? Go to the Brooklyn Nets and turn that team around. Go to the Brooklyn Nets as a challenge and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna turn this team around. And then
not happening because we're not letting him go. He's under contract. You're not letting him go.
That's all I was saying. That was it. That's how you can get coached.
Nah, they're not gonna give it to them. They don't like him.
You're talking out of your ass.
They don't like him. It's just they don't like him. They won't give it to them. They don't like him.
Go to the Sixers and have
the
first championship.
We don't want him.
And then he'll be coach of the year.
Oh, they got crazy. We don't want him.
He is crazy.
He's too competitive for.
No, he's crazy. He's a psychopath.
Crazy.
He is a psychopath. He is. I'll give him that. He's a psychopath. Who wasn't? No, it was Derek White was like, coming into the year, he showed a video of orcas and how they hunt and attack and how they're so dominant, and he wants his team to be a pack of orcas. They want them to be killers out there.
Bro, it's not okay.
Yeah.
The one game when he got ejected or when Jalen Brown got ejected, I don't know if you saw where like Sam Cassell was trying to like calm him down and he just judo threw Sam Cassell off of him. Like, get the fuck off me.
Mind you, Sam Cassell crazy too.
Yeah.
And he the one that had to hold him back. That's how you know that dude's crazy.
Yeah, but to me, it's all a respect factor. That's all it is to me. It's a respect factor, and I get it. He's not well liked, but like you got to give the man the respect that he deserves. Like I just said, he has the highest winning percentage in NBA history for a coach with minimum of 200 games. Like he's past Phil Jackson at this point. The way the team is built, I don't see is not having a 51 next year either.
Could I be wrong with this? Is the coach of the year not determined by other coaches in the league? They vote on it.
That I don't know.
I think that might be it, and he don't play nice with other coaches. Technically. That could be a reason as to why.
To me, it's still like the respect factor, like the man, what he's doing with the team, with my team. I mean,
sports writers and broadcasters, my bad.
Yeah.
They still don't like him.
Again, like to me, I get it. It's a popularity contest and stuff like this. But again, like to me, it's a slap to the face of like the award, in my opinion, just because, like I said earlier, and I'm going to beat the dead horse a little bit more just because it's pride to me. 2 years ago, when we won the NBA championship, we had the best record in the league. That's not enough to give him the coach of the year. This year, he's got the second best record in the Eastern Conference. Still not enough to give him the coach of the year award. And a team that nobody expected to be this good. Now that's not enough. At this point, there's nothing that he can do to give him the nod. Nothing.
Nope.
To me, that what that means is that this award is discredited because it's not going to the best head coach. It is a discredit to the award, and it's a disservice to the NBA. It's that simple. And I know you guys don't agree or might not agree with it. To me, it's just because he's a Celtics coach. If he was the coach for, say, the Lakers or the Thunder or any of the other team, then they probably would have been sucking his dick and giving him the award every single year. But because he's a Celtics head coach and title town, Boston has that reputation. People want to hate on us. That's all it is. So it's a disservice. So, hey, comment below if you guys agree with me or not. Because I mean, come on, look at the man's resume. You can be laughing all you want. I'm saying straight facts.
We're gonna let the people decide.
Peter, you wanted to talk about Jaden Ivy's comments. What do you?
Oh man.
Oh man.
You caught me by surprise there. Well, oh man, I'm dropping stuff all over the place here. So for those who don't know, Jaden Ivy, NBA player for the former NBA player for the Chicago Bulls, he was recently let go by the team due to some some homophobic comments that he said. Supposedly also a bunch of information started coming out saying he wanted to have sex with one of the trainers. Another report came out saying that he told the team doctor that his knee was healed, and the doctor said, how? And he's like, God healed it for me. And they did an MRI on him, and the knee was still messed up. So they're like, nah, you shut down for the year. They said that his comments and his behavior was detrimental to the team. They decided to let him go. This guy's been going constantly live on Instagram Live and just talking about religion, talking smack about Steph Curry, saying that Steph Curry's got a Bible verse on his arm, but he be cursing all the time that he can't be Christian. You seen him in the comments. Somebody says, I'm going to pray for you. And he's like, you a sinner. Like, God don't listen to you. He's just going wild. I don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a psychiatric mental breakdown that he's having. I don't know if he's on drugs. I don't know what's going on with this dude. It's a shame to see it like this. But yeah, it's looking bad. I totally agree with the Bulls letting him go. Unfortunately, they have to pay him his like $18 million contract. But I mean, at the end of the day, you just gotta let him go. This is too detrimental to your team. It's not good for team chemistry. Obviously, it's not good with your fan base either. What he's talking about, the homophobic comments that he's saying. Listen, everybody's entitled to their own opinion and everything. That's not the point. The point is that when you reach a certain level and you are a star, any little thing you say is going to be reflected onto the team and onto the sport, and they're going to have to basically, provide some action and some consequences to whatever is being said or done. So it's unfortunate, listen, hopefully he's okay. And if not, hopefully he gets the help that he needs, but he looks bad. He's been going out bad right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm on the camp of I'm pretty sure it's probably a mental breakdown, like a manic episode, or it could be like a schizophrenic kind of episode popping up. So yeah, stuff like that, is scary to see, and I'm on the side of go get the help that you need, because it's not normal for people to just come out of the blue and just say all of this stuff all at once, all at one time, all concurrently, and be fully committed with it without it being something mental going on. So yeah, that's just my stance on it when it comes to the mental health portion of it. So yeah, hopefully it's that would be the case, and he can get the help that he needs. So that's all I got to say on it.
Agreed.
Real quick, keeping up with that same thing. Asim has it pulled up here, so I thought I'd bring it up. So it seems like the Rams. That was the Rams. The Rams wide receiver Puka.
Yeah, this was.
He's apparently in rehab according to his attorney. Obviously, that's another dude that he's been having a bunch of controversy happening as well. Apparently, he said an anti-Semitic statement to somebody, and he bit her on the shoulder, and a whole bunch of stuff. I've been seeing him like party a whole bunch. I've seen him on stream. I've seen him at a UFC event. The dude looked trash. He looked trash.
He was like, you could hear him in
the broadcast,
in the background.
So that's another one, man. Like, I mean, this dude. I mean, you guys. Again, like I'm fairly getting new into this stuff. I do know that he's a fairly young guy, but what does this say to the Rams organization? Possibly, maybe they're the ones that told him to go into rehab as well, or how does this reflect onto him, basically as a player?
So with how good he is, like we're talking about like generational level wide receiver. Like him is him. JSN right now, and Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, like he's in that tier of like you are in the trajectory of being one of the greatest wide receivers right now, and it's a tough position to be in because it's crazy how all these wide receivers have like this complex or whatever, like they call it the diva complex, where AJ Brown has been, Antonio Brown, where it just hits a point where I'm the star. I'm like
T.O.
T.O. What? I guess T.O. Huh?
We call it CTE at its finest.
Yeah. CTE is a little bit CTE with Puka Nacua. Yeah, Puka Nacua is like CTE doesn't exist. It's just like. I don't know. Puka has hit the territory of like everything that he's been doing is absolutely nuts and insane, and he needs help. So it's a good thing that he's going to rehab to get the help he needs. I also think that it's another thing to help his case when the case comes for that whole biting incident. So he's probably going to lose the case, but
settle.
Yeah, or settle. So, but it's going to kind of make it look a little bit better, saying, I did some improvement. I've improved myself on this life. I'm changing, etc. But after all this is said and done, because he's looking at getting probably being the highest paid wide receiver in the NFL. If you're looking to be the highest paid wide receiver in the NFL, you got to conduct yourself in a better manner.
Yep.
So, hopefully after all this is said and done, you can just put it out on the field. People want to see you play because it's an entertaining player, an entertaining player to watch, and. As far as the Rams, like you are, I don't know if they don't need him, but he is a definite advantage to have on your team to get y'all to the Super Bowl, if that's the goal. With Matthew Stafford being in probably his last year on the team, so they're going to need him to do what he does. So. Yeah, it's
Can I just Rams? Just cut your ties, man. Release them. You don't know.
Oh, you're crazy. That they're not doing that.
I'm sure a team, maybe the Patriots would love to sign him. No, yeah. I'm just joking. I agree with the team. They're not going to cut him, and definitely needs to do better if he wants to get that bag that like a JSN just got on the field and off the field. It's unacceptable.
This
Yeah. Oh, and another news. We're
staying in the NFL because Asim pointed it out. He's like, I want to talk about this right here. Okay.
There's a lot of talk with about Jalen Hurts and how he's creating friction on the team in the locker room and stuff. I don't know why all this stuff is just coming out with the Eagles. And, players feeling some type of way about Jalen Hurts and his leadership and stuff. I'm not inside the locker room, so I don't know. I'm not a journalist, so I don't know. But it's crazy to hear all this talk about the quarterback of your team when he's brought us to these positions to 2 Super Bowls and won and then got the Super Bowl MVP, etc. And it's like we're still hearing issues with his leadership, issues with the throwing the ball to players, having issues with not taking a snap under center, etc. Him wanting to change plays and all this stuff. I don't know what's going on. So I just feel that whatever is going on, it just needs to be all this stuff needs to be just rectified, and just there needs to be a stance from everybody being like, this is our guy, this is our franchise quarterback, this is the guy that's going to take us to another Super Bowl and beyond. And we're gonna do it in a non controversial way, because from what I've seen is that Hurts is not that confrontational or controversial type of person or player. So I don't know. It's crazy we're getting all this information and we're not even in the summer. Not even in the summer.
It's not June 1st yet.
Off season.
I agree with the same here, especially on the quarterback of the team. This isn't like an AJ Brown situation. When it's the quarterback of the team, that should be something that like maybe 2-3 hours later it comes from the higher up, from Howie Roseman, from Nick Sirianni, that you stand by your quarterback, you defend him at all costs, and even if it's making yourself look bad, you got to keep the quarterback happy. The last thing you want to do is have Jalen Hurts be unhappy, be disgruntled coming into a pivotal season for the Philadelphia Eagles, and that costing your franchise wins and players at that. The last thing you want to do is piss off your star quarterback, and quarterback of Jalen Hurts' caliber, who I always talk about Josh Allen, how everybody wants to put him on this pedestal and stuff. The man hasn't even made it to a Super Bowl yet. Jalen Hurts has been to 2. He's a Super Bowl MVP. No, absolutely not. He's had a new coach every single year. For the comments that said that he's uncoachable, that he's hard to work with, I think that's false. He's had a new coach every single year of his career, dating back to college. He's adapted to each offensive scheme that he's needed to be in. To me, it's blasphemous, and the Eagles organization needs to come out and stand by Jalen Hurts. It shouldn't be Jordan Brand this time that says we stand by Hurts. It should be the Philadelphia Eagles saying it, because this isn't an A.J. Brown situation. This is bigger than an A.J. Brown situation. Your quarterback is the most important thing in the building. If there's anybody that should be getting special treatment, it is your quarterback. Some players might not like it. They might think it's unfair. Well, that's the way the game rolls. You're not winning game without your quarterback. You're not winning game without your star player. And that's the sad truth of it. So, yeah, bad luck in my opinion, and unwarranted comments for somebody who has the resume of Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Outside of Patrick Mahomes, trying to think off the top of my head, I don't think there's another quarterback out there who has a resume better than Jalen Hurts when it comes to being to 2 Super Bowls, winning one, having a Super Bowl MVP. I mean, and Matthew Stafford might be the only one, and he's went to 1 Super Bowl. He has 1 Super Bowl MVP. Now he has an MVP.
Playoffs every year.
Yeah. Come on. And you guys know how I feel about championships.
Touchdowns, most touchdowns as a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Next to who? Josh Allen.
100%. So, yeah, unwarranted. I know he's not the most liked guy, but definitely unwarranted to star quarterback. I mean, it's just the truth. He's not the most liked guy. People always want to criticize him, but it is what it is, man. He's your star quarterback. The Eagles, this is where you got to come out and you got to defend the guy. So the way you guys are going out to, we're not trading AJ Brown unless the offer is, blah blah. You guys should be going out there and being like, you guys can talk all this, but we're standing by Hurts. He's our starting quarterback, and you defend him to the media in the building. It's only right.
Yeah. What's happening? The NFL with the refs. There's the whole thing going on with the refs where whether the union for the refs are trying to negotiate their terms, and it was looking like we're gonna be getting like backup refs.
Mm-hmm. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, the last time this happened, have you watched that season where we had refs during like the whole so there was a season, I forgot what year it was, but for I say about like a third of the season, there was basically refs that were just off the street
What in the world?
Reffing NFL games, and it just hit the breaking point was when a Hail Mary was thrown at the last minute against the Seahawks and Packers, and clearly you could see the Packers catch the ball in the end zone, and it was kind of like halfway in the wide receiver's hands and the defender's hands, but clearly it was like mostly in the defender's hands. And when they landed, they were fighting for it, and then the Packers picked up the ball, and then one ref had like touchdown, and the other one had like not a touchdown.
Oh my god!
so they
what is happening?
Yeah, they went through the replay and everything, and it was like it's a touchdown, and the game, and that was it.
Yo.
Yeah. After that call, they was like, all right, we got to get these refs like
paid.
Bring them back.
They had a lockout. They had a rough lockout.
Yeah, it was bad. Like all.
So that's a possibility of happening again. Oh hell no.
With what's going on, but the problem is that these refs, the way last year, it was also probably a breaking point because there are plenty of games where they're just bad calls being made where the refs affect the game so much to where it just it ruins the game with the bad call. Like absolutely, one bad call can ruin a whole game, especially for teams that are trying to make the playoffs. Teams that are like one game away from making the playoffs, and you get into a situation where it's that one play that you need is just a bad call. Like the Lions game, it was like the Lions game. They needed that win to make the playoffs, and it was the whole thing where what happened? Amon-Ra like fumbled the ball or something, and then they picked it up and then ran it in and like went to the goal line, but it was reversed because what was the call? He did it was like an offensive pass interference or something like that. When clearly it didn't even look like it was a offense pass interference.
Mm-hmm.
So
I forget exactly, but it's something along those lines.
They like said he pushed off of it, but he barely like touched him or something like that. So and it just like the game was over after that. So yeah, stuff like that. It kind of makes it so the NFL wants more control over that aspect of it, bringing more penalties for bad calls and the union there, the refs they're not having it. So it's probably going to be another lockout that potentially could be coming in unless a deal comes through. So
hell no.
Yeah.
I gotta say this one more time because we always bring it up.
Oh God! Oh my goodness! More talk.
The weekly
AJ. Yep, the
segment.
weekly AJ Brown. Yep, we might as well make it a weekly segment. Yep.
The scene.
That was the way.
So trying to find the comments, but Patriots head coach did go out. It says here, Mike Vrabel gets candid on AJ Brown trade rumors.
Everybody talks about it. Jeffrey Lurie talked about it in the press conference. It was like, AJ Brown is, that's our guy. Howie said it. He's staying unless a big deal comes through. Like it's not like it's fully 100% off the table, but right now it's looking like he ain't going nowhere. So,
and that's my thing, right? What he's saying is it's not fully off the table. I keep beating it. I keep saying it. June 1st, that's when the cap hit is lessened, and I'm sorry to tell you this, the way Mike Vrabel was talking feels like there is a trade in place post June 1st.
Okay.
For the trade to happen.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, I just wanted to bring that up. I know a lot of the Eagles fans are pretty adamant on how much they want to keep AJ Brown.
It's not a want.
It's a want. Because you can't control it.
We need him on this team to win. It's a necessity.
Really
we do.
You really don't. I'm trying to tell you this. Even in the post that you sent me, it was written in there. You got to wait till June 1st because the way the contracts are structured, and you guys have a lot of people that you guys need to pay, especially this upcoming offseason, which is next year, and then this offseason as well when you're trying to work on Jalen Carter's massive contract extension. And the way that the Patriots and Mike Vrabel keep talking about AJ Brown, it's almost like they know, but they can't say it, that there's something that they know, like something's going to happen. And post June 1st, I'm hoping they don't make us wait too long. Hope it happens immediately after, like June 2nd, midnight. It gets announced, and a team and all you other Eagles fans that are out there that are, don't want it to happen are upset about it. And you're,
we also have to see how this draft plays out too. So
100%.
Yeah.
But I definitely see it. I think the ratings on the wall, AJ Brown's probably going to get traded post June 1st, the way that everybody's talking about it, from the higher ups of the Eagles to the higher ups in the Patriots. Can't wait for it. AJ, welcome home, baby.
Yeah, you're going to speak that into existence. But it's probably in another dimension. Alternate reality.
Hey, that's why Peter keeps drinking water, because him and Asim, he knows he'll get into it.
Yeah, he's like, it's getting hot in here.
I said I was leaving it for June.
I just wanted to bring it up because Vrabel made some comments, and then the Eagles ownership made comments about it. And it's all
I just find it funny.
It's every single.
I was just about to say that it's funny that every single week there's like a new thing about this.
A new thing.
It's literally every week.
Because we're talking about a top.
Oh, by the way, you forgot to say, Los, that he listed his home for sale in Philadelphia too.
He did, but I didn't want to, because what I mean, until it comes out that he purchased a home somewhere, I don't want to. He could have just been selling it. You know what I mean?
Every place. That was it.
Yeah, but like, say he bought a home in like the greater Massachusetts area and stuff like that. Now, that'll raise some red flags and shit, but hasn't happened yet, so we'll see. So I didn't put, say it. Exactly. But it is something that I wanted to bring up just because Howie Roseman had comments for it, and he's not saying it he's saying it without saying it. Post June 1st, and Mike Vrabel, the way he sounded, the way he was talking about it, it feels like there's a trade in place already, and we're just waiting for the date to get there. So the salary cap hits is lessened, and I'm sure soon after that the Eagles will announce a massive contract extension for their stud defensive tackle. But let's move on. Big topic here, since we were just talking about refs. The umpires are getting killed. ABS guys. I mean, first of all, CB Buckner, how he hasn't been fired is crazy to me. But like that call that he made last night, that one right there, like he should have got a pink slip as soon as the game ended.
Yeah. As a new, a new MLB watcher, I like to first say I didn't know that whole camera system was new for the
this year
pitching box thing. Mm-hmm. So I'm a fan. I like it.
Oh, I'm a fan too.
Yeah,
I'm
cool.
a big time fan.
Definitely super cool, the technology that we have. Good, bravo on them. So it's funny to see now, like, everybody's just challenging calls and either missing or just getting it extremely wrong. But yeah, the whole thing with the ref, it was crazy. That was pretty wild,
bro. It's embarrassing, these people. It's literally embarrassing, these umps, especially CB. Man, Lowe sent a video, a picture of it, or he sent the message about it.
Yeah,
it's got to be worse now because he was an umpire today, so I'm imagining it was worse. But it was like 50 something missed calls, right? That he had in like a week.
78.
In 1 week, bro. Like, how is that even possible? How do you have 78 missed calls in 1 week? That's insane, bro. It's insane.
Think about it, right? Though, when the Reds played the Red Sox, it was like back-to-back at bats with Eugene Suarez, and they called ball and he tapped the helmet, or he called strike. He tapped the helmet. It was a ball. Next one, boom, again, tapped the helmet. It was a ball, and it's like, bro, if these players are seeing it, then you got catchers who are like, wait a minute, and then he turns around to them and he's like, oh, you called that too late.
Oh,
like, first of all, that's crazy that you're trying to argue that he can't challenge it. He can challenge that. You're mad because you're wrong. And then you're getting caught on the hot mic saying, I hope it was a strike. Like, you're just guessing at this point. Get him out of here. It's bad.
Bro, these umpires are getting embarrassed. I saw Salvador Perez the other day. He got 3 pitches in a row, or not 3 pitches in a row. It was just like, I think 3 pitches. And each time they wouldn't call it strike. And he's like, nope, boom, boom, right away. And then he would go and do his whole thing. And they're like, call, return, strike. And then the next pitch, another one, right away. Yeah. Like, they're getting embarrassed, bro. Like, they're really getting embarrassed.
Was that the New York game? Yeah, that was the New York game.
I don't remember who the Royals were going up against.
It was back-to-back.
It was like back-to-back.
Yeah.
Excuse me. It's bad, though, man. Like, it's bad.
Yesterday with the Red Sox game, like, the umpire is supposed to be keeping count on the balls and strikes. You had a guy get walked with 3 balls, and he had already struck out with 3 strikes. But you didn't call the strikeout.
Low-key, it's a goofy season already in a week. This season is mad goofy. But I love the ABS system. I think this is very important. I don't think Korea has the system where the umpire, they automatically they have an earpiece, and in the earpiece it'll automatically tell you like ball or strike, so they're not even guessing. The problem with that though is that it gets wonky. So I think that what MLB doing right now with ABS, and hey, the ump is gonna call it how he thinks he sees it, and if the batter thinks that this person's wrong, boom, tap on your helmet, go for it. The problem is that a lot of these umpires, not all of them, a lot of them are getting overturned calls that are egregious. Like, they're bad. Like, it's not just like, oh, it was a little closer. No, it's like bad calls. And they're getting embarrassed. And it's getting to the point that, like, players are out here just arguing and laughing at them and joking at them. Was it CB, the umpire, that when he tried to say that that the runner going to first base was out, And they're like, bro, they did a replay, they challenged it, and he was completely safe. And they're like, why is he even making the call on that? He's not even the first base umpire.
He wasn't even looking at the play. Oh no,
he's not even the first base. He's not even the first base umpire. He's home plate. Why are you calling that play?
And it was against my Red Sox. I know exactly what you're talking about. Trevor Story did a check swing. He called a strike, and he didn't even let the first plate umpire, challenge. He's like, no, that's a strike. You went. And when you look at the replay, it was a clear check swing. His bat never passed the plate.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
It's incredible. I mean, we're gonna see how these umps adjust. I did see one. I don't know who it was. I'm sorry. I did see one. He called a high ball a strike, and they challenged it, and it came out to be a ball. And he adjusted it for the rest of the game. Every pitch that was around that area, he would not call it a strike. He called it a ball. Those umpires, that's where ABS is going to be good for them, because obviously it's going to help them adjust and be like, okay, let me do this. We're already seeing, I don't know if you guys know this, every one of the players, they've all shrunk all of a sudden. They've shrunk an inch or two, because the whole thing is, if you give you got to give the system your height. So all these players automatically went down from 6'6", 6'7", or 6'4", 6'3", 6'5". So like they're all shrinking to make the ABS even lower to try to get a chance at that. But I think over the season, I think it's going to get much better. We're going to see a lot better challenges. Hopefully the referees and the umps get more competent and actually start calling good play, good calls. CB's got to go though. That many amount of missed calls, you got to go. You're worse than Angel Hernandez. I never thought that was going to be possible.
Where like the runner, he said the runner didn't tag first base, and he wasn't even looking at it. And then you look at the replay, and it's like
that's the one I was talking about. Yep,
his foot tagged first base, and it was like clear as day. Like, you should have got a pink slip. That should have been it for you. Like your career.
That's the one I saw.
You shouldn't even be allowed to coach. I
think he got hit in the face today. with a foul ball, so he might be out for a little bit.
Good. That was on purpose. People are tired.
Hang up the mask.
Hang up the mask.
Hang up the face.
It's bad, man. It's really bad. They're getting embarrassed.
I think the only thing that I don't like is that the teams are limited to the amount of challenges they can do.
Yeah.
Because if they get it correct, they keep it.
Yeah.
I feel like you should be allowed to challenge maybe a couple more times, because like especially late game situations. Say you lost it early, and then that imagine CB Buckner's there. It's a key game later in the year. You lost your challenge already because it was a really close. It was right on the outskirts, and it was a strike. Kudos, but then later on you get an outrageous call like the one that who was it Palermo got in the World Baseball Classic when we lost to the United States.
Perdomo,
not Palermo, Perdomo. And Juan Soto too. He had one similar in that same game where it was low. Like, imagine that. And then now we're complaining about, oh my goodness, like there's why we need more challenges. Like they need more challenges for these situations. With that being said, though, what do you guys think about this first week of baseball?
First week has been fun so far. Obviously, like some people are slow starters. One completely known is Julio Rodriguez from the Seattle Mariners. I don't understand how, but that dude is not good in April. Well, it's March right now. Well, it just turned April, but you know what I mean. Like the first month, he's ass. He's terrible. It's just when like it starts getting hot, he starts turning it up. Maybe it's the same thing with some of these players. I'm a Yankees fan, of course. Bryce Harper's another one, yeah. Skeens turned it up today. He got better today. He got lit up his first go. I'm a Yankees fan, of course. My team 5-1 right now. We just beat the Seattle Mariners in the 2-1 series. Thank God. I'm wearing my Seattle hat right now because I'm showing that we dog walked y'all. It's okay. Listen, there's no hate. I just show a lot of hate to Zoob because Zoob likes to talk a lot of trash and not be humble. So I gotta show you who's boss. But honestly, the Yankees they've been looking decent. I think the starting pitching has been the best thing for the Yankees right now. Max Fried has been pitching so far for 2 games. He's been pitching lights out, Cy Young level type pitching. And Cam Schlittler is looking incredible.
Yeah.
That kid has a lot of potential. His
dirty
pitch,
water.
yeah, his tunneling of his fastballs are incredible. He's got 3 different fastballs. He's got a sinker, a 4-seam fastball, and a cutter. All 3 are different speed. All 3 have different movement. And he confuses the hell out of these hitters. He's got no earned runs so far. Only got 3 hits and 2 starts. Max Fried has no earned runs either. So it gives me good hope for the Yankees, obviously, because once our star pitchers come back from the injury list, like Garrett Cole, who had the Tommy John surgery. You had Carlos Rodon, who's dealing with a couple of issues now because he got hurt again. Luis Gil could come up from AAA. Maybe we could bring up Carlos LaGrange, the Dominican pitcher he throws gas like 100, 203. Maybe Elmer Rodriguez, the Puerto Rican prospect. Somebody we could pick up from the farm system and bring him up. Judge has been cold. He hasn't really been doing anything. He got the 1 home run, and that's pretty much been it. He's been striking out a good amount. 2 home runs. I'm sorry. He's got a bunch of strikeouts, but again, Judge is one of those people. He's a slow starter. He's a cold guy. So, excuse me. So I expect them to turn it up now that it's April. Real quick, I want to say a standout for me has been the ace catcher, Shea Langeliers. He's leading the whole league in home runs right now. I think he's got 5 home runs. He's been doing incredible. Dude looks really good. Might be the new Cal Raleigh of this year. We'll see what happens, but I wanted to show a lot of love to him because he's been pitching really good. He's been hitting really good. And then pitcher-wise, give love to Sandy Alcantara, who today had a shutout. He had a shutout game today, 9 innings, went all complete game shutout. No runs scored against him. His last time up too, he did really good. It seems like he's getting a career resurgence. I don't know if pitching for the WBC for Dominican Republic really lit him up, but he's been looking really good. So yeah, those were my standouts I wanted to say real quick.
I'll shout out one person because he had a really good game today. Where are you? Gavin Williams from the Cleveland Guardians.
Yeah.
Game while he was pitching, 10 strikeouts. I mean, he lit it up today, especially on a loaded Dodgers team. Also, criticizing my Red Sox. We had a lot of promise, and so far we fell flat on our face. We're 1-5. We just got swept again by the Houston Rockets. I mean, Roman Anthony has been looking awful. He just got his first home run of the year today. Our highlight player, Willie Abreu, 3 home runs. He's been the saving grace for our team, keeping us in all our games. I mean, just doing really, really good. Pitching has been awful. Crochet got killed today. Sonny Gray got killed. Brian Bellows got killed. Connolly Early was the only one that did okay. He didn't allow a home run. I think he only allowed like 2 runs in the game based on RBIs and stuff like that. But again, like unacceptable performances by my Red Sox, especially for how hyped that we were supposed to be, signing, all these great talents. Ranger Suarez got killed. Just absolutely unacceptable. And if this is what the season's going to hold, I mean, shit, it's going to be a tough year for all my Red Sox fans because, just really, really bad, unacceptable. Like Peter, I think catchers are getting a lot of shine right now. Alejandro Kirk of the Toronto Blue Jays, really, really good. The way he's been helping out his pitchers by, catching it and like simultaneously moving it back into the strike zone to confuse
framing.
The framing. He's confusing both the pitcher and the batters, not the pitcher, but the umpire and the batter. So that way it's called a strike or something. Maybe they won't challenge it. Been doing a phenomenal job on that end. So far the baseball season is really, really good. Obviously the umps are really bad.
Let me talk about my team that I've been following.
Atlanta Braves.
The Atlanta Braves. They are now 4-2. So, unexpected run right now. From what I've been watching, yeah, you were right about Ronald Acuna Jr. Yeah, he's good.
He hasn't turned it up yet, by the way. I have him on my fantasy, and he hasn't been doing good for me yet. But he'll turn it up eventually.
So there's the guy, was it Ozzy
Albies. Yeah, he's been doing good so far.
He just came from what, the minor league or something?
No, he's been around.
Okay,
yeah, he's been around.
It was somebody then. I forgot who it was, but he came from the minor league and had what, like a couple home runs.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and then there's a pitcher. I don't remember if it was Holmes or Elder that's been pitching really well.
You got see your pitching. Elder, yep, yeah. Elder. He's got a 0 ERA, so that's really good.
Yeah, so
he only pitched one game so far, but he had the 5 strikeouts, so no runs scored against him. But you guys do have Chris Sale, who I told you about. Yeah. Chris Sale, he's an older guy. He's already got two wins. He's only got a .75 ERA. Got 9 strikeouts for the year. He's good, man. He's an older man, but he still pitches really good.
So yeah. I'm following to the best that I can. Well, I'm gonna try to get in and tune in on more games when they're on. But yeah, I'm excited to see what's next. My next move probably is to get a hat. Just to fully complete the well, it wouldn't be fully complete. I would have to get a jersey too, but
I want to just give a shout out to 2 more players real quick.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me. I'm sorry. Let me talk about Murakami.
That's what
he was gonna say.
Here we go. Talking about this dude.
Munetaka
Murakami.
Yeah. The Otani protege. He's got what, three home runs.
Yeah, look at that batting average, bro. It's .238, man. It's terrible. That's what I told you.
But I mean, he's the new hotness, man.
Nah, he's not, bro. I'm telling you, he's not. The reason why we're talking about this because Asim is like infatuated with this man, but he was willing to trade away in his fantasy Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I said, do not do that. Do not do that. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has the possibility to give you a 300 batting average, maybe get the same amount of home runs, same amount of RBIs, and he's going to get more fantasy points because of the first base, him getting the putouts.
Yeah.
Don't. If you want him, give up somebody else, not Vlad.
No, I was trying to get him. He was just trying to.
Because he's a Blue Jays fan. That's why he wants Vlad.
Yeah. I was
to tell everybody, okay, me and Asim probably won't see each other in a while, but we got to catch hands. Vlad is
literally everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, no!" I wanted to.
So like,
I wanted him.
I was up then.
I was next in the rotation. He was never making it past me. And Asim, like always, I don't know why it's always Asim, but in every league that we're in, I'm like, all right, this guy's gonna fall to me. Here goes Asim. Blue. I'm
just locked in. Man. Well, it wasn't me. It was Gemini.
So
thanks. Shout out to Google Gemini. I'm. I want to make it. I kind of want to do a series or something of like how far I can make it with using AI to get through this season through fantasy baseball.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I've been putting in. All right, each day, who should I pick? Who are the best pickups for each day for waivers? And where's my strengths and weaknesses right now, etc. And I'm just going. And even with trades, that's what the trade came about for Murakami.
Hey man, do it. That's a good idea.
Yeah, but he's not falling for the AI. He wants Vlad, so I'll let it go.
Hey, but look, I want to shout out a couple players real quick. First is Liam Hicks of the Miami Marlins. I just had it pulled up. He's really, really good this year. He's batting a 467 right now. I know it's a weekend, but insane batting
That's
average, almost a 500. He's got 3 home runs as well. I mean, just really, really good. Great batting average. Really solid guy. Pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies, Christopher Sanchez.
Yeah, I
Back to
heard
back
that.
good games for him. I mean, he's just a stud. He's shown why he's one of their aces. 7 Ks this game, 10 Ks the game before. Just outstanding. You already shouted out Chris Sale, so I'm not going to beat that one. But yeah, man, those two, man, they've been the standouts for me in my opinion. Like they've been doing really, really good.
Yeah, I wanted to show love too to Kevin McGonigal from the Tigers, the rookie shortstop. That dude's a monster. He's going to be a problem. I seen him play against DR in that exhibition game, and that dude was impossible to get out. He hit literally a home run to start the game off in the Dominican Republic, and he just kept getting hit after hit after hit after hit. That dude is a monster. So he's going to be really good for Detroit. I wanted to show love to Wilson Contreras from the Milwaukee Brewers. He's been doing pretty good so far as well. Pete Alonso looks like he's been adjusting really well to his new team in Baltimore. The Mets look like they have trouble in paradise with Lindor and Soto. I have no idea what's going on with them, but they look like they just hate each other. They're going to have to get it together because, they got to try to get out of the East. The Phillies look like dog shit right now. There's nothing clicking. Nothing is clicking for them except for Sanchez.
Yeah, Bryce is batting bad. I mean, before tonight in his first home run of the year, he's batting a .063. Like that is awful.
Terrible. That's
And
terrible.
now with that home run, he's batting a .92, like .092. That is really bad.
I saw that there was a lot of errors where the sun
yep.
stuff. So
yeah,
just
they've been playing like dog shit. Like they look terrible.
So the crazy thing is how do you play outfield and not wear sunglasses? Playing outfield,
I don't know.
It don't make sense.
I don't know. The Pirates been looking like dog shit sometimes too. O'Neal Cruz, man, what an idiot playing defense, man. It's just horrible. I seen today he got the 2 home runs. Did he get 2 home runs today, or did he get 1? I don't remember exactly. I know he hit a home run today. He helped out Paul Skeens to get that win. Man, it's a goofy season. I'm telling you, there's no other way to say it. It's a goofy season. You got freaking Giancarlo Stanton batting 500 right now, which is ridiculous. Like, how the hell is that even possible? But he hasn't been playing every game, I will say. Judge been looking bad. Kyle Riley's been looking bad. Shohei hasn't really been looking that good either, except for pitching. He did really good pitching yesterday. Yeah, man, I don't know. Like, it's a weird start. I don't know if it's because it started in March. It usually starts in April. These March starts they're a little funky.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's that. I do think in another month or two, you'll start to see a lot of stuff pick up. You'll see a lot of teams click and get together. Like, for example, Los's team. I feel like Los, you guys just have a lot of new players. So they just got to try to work with each other in a way. It's going to take time, unfortunately. So I just feel like they haven't clicked yet. Eventually they will. I think that's the thing with my Yankees. That's why they're doing good, is because it's essentially the same team. They literally ran it back. So it's easy for them to adjust. It's easy for them to play these games right now in March early April, as opposed to Boston, where they have a lot of new moving parts,
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But one more thing that we want to talk about, boys, and Kanye West is back. Bully.
I was wrong about him dropping. So
Yeah, he showed you, right?
He dropped.
What do you guys think, man?
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't heard the project yet. I haven't gotten the time to come around. I did see people talking about it. They did say that there is some AI on the album, even though he said there wasn't any. There is some, but not as much as before. I heard mixed reviews on it. I heard some people say it was really good. I heard some people say it was not really that good. And I heard people saying that it was in the middle.
Dang, I'm the only one to listen to it.
I guess so. What do you have to say about it, Steve?
I've been busy.
Yeah.
I've been busy, so I couldn't.
Understandable.
I'll give you the floor. I'll be right back. I just got to go check on her. So.
Yep.
I feel like, the general consensus is, from my initial listen, it's like, okay, this is Kanye kind of back, but it's not like top Kanye. Is Kanye doing some of the old things where it's like, oh yeah, this is kind of reminiscent of, you're kind of back to doing some good stuff in here.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's some good parts in here, some catchy songs, some good instrumentals, etc. But it's not to that standard, like the Kanye standard, that how he did his albums before.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you have some foundation, but we need a little bit more. Things might have needed a little bit more time, and that's just how he's been rolling since the Life of Pablo,
mm-hmm.
where it's like, I'm gonna just work on this stuff and it ain't done, and then I'm gonna fix it later.
Yeah, exactly.
So who knows if he's gonna fix this later or not? But yeah, there are some songs on there it's just like the mixing was kind of off. It was kind of low.
You feel like it was more like a skeleton that he dropped?
Yeah,
a skeleton of a project.
There's like some songs where it's just like a open area where it sounds like you can add it. You could put a feature on there,
mm-hmm.
and
it's just open.
Yeah, this is like open, or it might be just him doing a couple things, or the beat going looping over and over again. So I was like, the thing that I do like about it is, was it the one song with Travis Scott? Yeah, Father, Travis Scott.
Mm-hmm. That one I heard about.
That's definitely a good song. There's some good, and then there's some that's just like, I wouldn't say mid. I'll just say like it needs more work. It's just that's the best way to describe it. So I see why people are giving it such a low score, because it's just not his best at all. But it's a foundation. That's how I see it as. It's just like, we're done with all this other stuff, and we're just kind of getting back to the root of Kanye, like the root of the music. Lyrics wise, it's not amazing. Nothing's like incredible. It's not, he's not saying anything super standout or crazy. The features, interesting features. You got Travis Scott. You got who was CeeLo Green.
What?
Tolliver, yeah. Peso Pluma.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, he's trying to get into his
Latin bag.
Yeah, his Latin bag.
Anything that can sell. Now, here's my question for you, that because you listen to this stuff, did this album kind of show Kanye not really doing the whole thing he did last bit of work with the anti-Semitic stuff and like the really controversial things and stuff? Did he feel like more pulls back from it?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
it's pulled back from all that. Yeah, he apologized on the internet about all that, and he's trying to do a turnaround. Okay. So at the end of the day, I feel like, so yeah, I'm pretty sure most of the fan base is lost. Most of your stuff is lost. So
now the real question is does this have a chance to be in your top 10 of the year at the end of the year?
No.
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 Okay.
It's just not.
You have a couple takeaway tracks, but the whole project in itself is not.
Yeah, it's just not
Got
to the quality or the standard of like when you hear something like the J. Cole album. Just to put a comparison, it's like the production quality. It's like you could hear it, like there's
Correct.
quality behind it. This one is kind of just like it's not mixed right. It's like certain sounds aren't.
He'll fix it later.
Yeah, basically the standard.
He'll fix it later.
The standard, I'm gonna fix it.
Later it's gonna be like an 8 out of 10. Right now it's like a 5 out of 10.
No,
I'm just saying. I'm just playing.
Yeah. And yeah, I think it's just like you could do better than this, Kanye. And we'll see if something like that comes from it, like if he does better or not. If he comes out with more stuff, because he's going on tour for this, right?
Yeah,
so,
same time as Jay-Z's tour.
Yeah, so it's obviously he's putting his foot forward aesthetically, with the videos and stuff like that. It's creative, so I give him that. Kind of the mix of the AI and the black and white aesthetic and all that. So that's one thing that he's good at doing. And he had supposedly the video was his wife.
Directed it. I saw that. Yeah,
it, so.
The one with Travis.
Yeah. So the creativity, as far as in that aspect, is there. It's just the whole the rapping, the mixing, the
actual ability.
Yeah, the ability, the concept is there. It's just you can tell. It's just we're gonna need more to that if you hold yourself up to this high standard. So you got to do a little bit better than that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my take. Anybody heard anything else, or is it was just me? Y'all just listening to the same stuff?
I ain't gonna front. I haven't really heard anything new.
You didn't hear the Yeet?
No, I didn't hear Yeet. I stopped listening to Yeet's full projects. I only listen to regular, like any like little singles from him.
Okay.
He had a whole bunch. You want to talk about features all over the place? He got like Elton John.
Yeah.
He got NBA YoungBoy. He got Don Toliver. He got Kylie Jenner on this project. Like what?
Kid Cudi.
I was like, nah.
Swiss Beats. 070 Shake.
No, thank you. I'm good. I'm not gonna listen to it.
Yeah, Fetty Wap came out with his album.
No, thank you.
It was more of an R&B album.
Actually, I will give a shout out to somebody that listened to me that I heard. My cousin Dio dropped his new project. It's called Wave FM. Good amount of songs on there, almost 20 songs. I thought it was really good. I thought it was one of his best pieces of work. And I might be a little biased because I have 2 beats on there. I have the last 2 songs. The second to last one, I don't want to miscorrect myself. Let me tell you exactly what the names are. 3 featuring Barely Legal. I did the sample on there. I remember I made the sample and I sent it to his producer Nacho's Wave. They work really well together, and Nacho was able to cook up that beat. So I didn't really do much there, just a sample itself. I did it myself. I played it myself. And then the last track, Thoughts of Failure, that one is a completely beat. That's a complete beat by me only. That one, he was really introspective on there, talking about him coming back on tour. He went on tour with Kamaya, and he came back and he, thought about how, maybe he isn't doing as good as he thought in the music industry, and even thought about quitting. So he's usually not as introspective as that. He's usually more of a vibe type of guy and spitting. But this time he really went really introspective, and it's one of my favorite songs. And I'm lucky and I'm proud to have been part of that project. I sent that beat over to him like a year or 2 ago, and he had it in the cut. He showed me. He literally wrote it the next day that I sent it to him. So I wanted to show love to him. It's my cousin, so I'm biased on that. But yeah, check it out if you can. It's called Wave FM by Dio.
Support.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna
Kamaya.
lie.
Yeah, he went on tour with Kamaya before.
In the chat, I'll listen to it too. Show love. I really haven't been listening to anything new because we've been going in and out of appointments and stuff, and 39, 40 weeks in now. We're almost at that 3 day. We've been listening to a lot of oldies, so like a lot of old R&B. I do put on like because I'm excited for Tory Lanez album, like I said last week. So I've been listening to like a lot of my favorite Tory hits, a lot of the freestyles that he's had. Been listening to a lot of old Young Thug, Language and Da Vinci. We're listening to Meek Mill again. Just a lot of old stuff, as I'm riding around with the fam. So, uh, not really much, especially right now since we got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of appointments. So,
Yeah. Hey, I wanted to before we finish and stuff, and Asim's here too, and you, Asim's a father, and Los is about to be a father in a couple of days, hopefully today or tomorrow. He could have his baby boy come out. But I wanted to ask you guys this regarding sports and everything like that. I wanted, and maybe this could be a question to ask the audience too. I don't have any children myself, so I wanted to know, when your children are old enough to like understand sports, I don't know if your kid is old enough now to understand like sports and like have a favorite team or something like that yet.
He is.
Do you push your favorite teams onto him, or do you let them kind of develop their own?
Yeah, so far he knows football and basketball, so whenever I watch football, he begins screaming, football.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be excited. He knows the Eagles. He knows the Eagles chant. Like,
oh, that's funny.
Yeah, he spells out Eagles like EAGLES Eagles.
By the way, real quick, because I know Los for sure. His wife is a different fan of a different team opposed to him. Is your wife a fan of football or any sports that are different from your likings?
No, she's not really like the sports watcher.
Okay.
I would kind of joke around because it's saying like, yeah, she's the Atlanta fan.
Yeah.
So, but she's there, support.
But no, like, oh, I'm a fan of this team and I'm a fan of this team.
No.
It's just, okay, got it. So continue. My bad. I just wanted to ask that too. So continue what you were saying.
Yeah. With him, I'm on the side of you can pick whatever team you want to pick. I'm not opposed to you picking. Even if he wants to be a Cowboys fan, let him be a Cowboys fan. Because I'm an Eagles fan, and my grandfather he a New York fan. So like he likes all the New York teams. He was New York Giants, New York Knicks, and I believe Yankees. I don't know if he watched that much baseball, but the full New York fan. So I could have been a New York fan. Yeah, but I chose the Eagles.
The Eagles.
And yeah, I'll do the same for him. If he wants to be an Eagles fan, he'd be. If he wants to be a fan of another team and follow them, he can. But if you all follow me, like let's be an Eagles fan. So yeah, that's my stance on it. So I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would love it if he would be a Patriots fan when he's at the age to like start liking sports. I'm gonna,
if he wants to be,
push him in that direction. But like you said, Peter, so my wife's an Eagles fan, and they've been getting a lot of small little Eagles memorabilia and stuff like that for him. So, and I am hiding all that. Like,
that's tough.
There's no shot. We're buying Patriots gear for him, and she's like, "Well, he's not wearing that." I'm like,
that's tough.
He is. Yes, he is. And she's like, "No, he's not." I'm like, "Promise you, he is." So like, I'm definitely gonna push for him to be a Patriots fan, but I will agree, if he's a fan of a different team, as long as it's not like the Bills, Jets, or Dolphins, I guess it's okay. Baseball, I mean, hate it, man. She's a Yankees fan. Like, what the fuck?
Everything against you, bro.
Literally, I was like, bro, what are you doing? For example, right the other day, and Ava, she's my stepdaughter. She's not my daughter, but the other day, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, we were at a birthday party. I'm watching the World Baseball Classic. I'm like, damn, DR lost. You know what I mean? I was upset. The next day, she gives Ava a World Baseball Classic USA Judge shirt.
Oh
And
my gosh.
and she's like, "Oh, I knew it would bother you, so like I had her wear it." And I was like, "Bro, don't even talk to me right now, Ava. Like you got this on," and she's like, "Oh yeah, she said you wouldn't be happy about it, but like, go America." And I was just like,
Not go America.
Go America. Crazy.
and I was just like, man, like what the fuck? So like, that's one thing. Yeah, there's no debate on that one. You ain't gonna be no Yankees fan. Absolutely not. You ain't gonna be no Yankees fan. You ain't gonna be no Knicks fan. Okay. If you want to be an Eagles fan, so be it. Whatever.
You're okay with the Eagles?
Because we got no beef. Okay.
We need no beef. We the one that beat y'all in the Super Bowl.
Nah, but they're not. I get what Los is saying. They're not arch rivals like Celtics and Celtics, Knicks, and Celtics and Lakers. They're like arch enemies right there. Those are terrible.
Yeah.
And then Yankees and Red Sox, like they're like terrible. Why even hit this thing? They're terrible.
Like, no way it's happening. So like, if he wants to be an Eagles fan, like, oh whatever, I'll hate it, but I'll accept it. Yankees, Lakers, Knicks, absolutely not.
I think Los would rather like he'd hate more other than if he was an Eagles fan. I think Los hates more like division rivals. Like he'll be like, "Don't be my division rival."
Like, yes, Asim brought up a good point. He's like, "Oh, but we beat you guys in the Super Bowl." Like, motherfucker, we beat you guys too. I don't give a fuck about the Eagles. It's 1-1. If he told me I'm a Giants fan, like now we got beef. Like, nah, first of all, now we got some beef, okay? But 1-1, like, yeah, they got one. And like I always tell people this, especially like people from back home, they bring up that 2017 championship all the time. Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? It's cool. But the reason why that one doesn't hurt me is because the year before that, we had the greatest Super Bowl comeback ever, 28-3.
Yeah. So, against Atlanta.
The year after that, we went right back to the Super Bowl. Like we had a stretch of like 3 or 4 years of consecutive Super Bowl appearances. Like, I'm sorry that my team has gotten me so much championship in my time that like that one blemish with the Eagles lost in the late 2010s, like doesn't bother me. Yes, it sucked that we didn't win it. Of course it sucked, especially, you lost a backup quarterback, whatever. It doesn't bother me.
That don't bother me.
It doesn't bother me. Why? Because in the grand scheme of things, we should have never beat the Falcons. In that 28-3 comeback, that one right there, after that one, I couldn't complain about anything. I could not complain. And then to go back the year after and beat the Rams and win our 6th Super Bowl, like I cannot complain a damn thing. The only thing that, like I said, I'll complain about is if he's a Giants fan, because I will give up 2 of those Super Bowl championships for that undefeated season. That one to this day hurts me. Like AJ Brown said, he cried like a baby. I cried for a week. I went to school, bro, and I was a mess. And people were picking on me, dude, and I wasn't talking. I was, when I mean crying, like my eyes, you can tell, like red, like around me, like blood red from how much crying. Every class selected to the point where the teacher had to tell them, like, you got to leave him alone. Like it's already bad. I was a mess.
That's the biggest. I think that's a bigger you blew it than the 28-3.
The 28-3.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, like I will give those back. I will give those back for that undefeated season. So if my kid told me like, hey, I'm a Giants fan, like, nah, you can't watch football anymore, bro. Pick a new team. Sorry.
I wouldn't say that now because the Giants are not good.
I don't know. No, we got beef. With me and the Giants, it's straight beef, bro. I don't care who's on that team, bro. Straight beef. I want that 18-19 win season. 19-0 to say we went undefeated means more to me than anything else. If he's a Lakers fan, we got beef. Hard beef. If we're a Knicks fan, we got beef. Shit, if you're a Heat fan, we got beef. Right? Like, but it's just the team. The rivalries there. Those are the rivalries.
Yeah, I'm cool with like the rivalry stuff. Like, if you pick a team that's a rival of the Eagles, then yeah, you're gonna have to get take the L when we get the W. So, like, you're gonna have to deal with that.
And
So,
I said this earlier too with the Eagles. Like, I feel like the Eagles and the Patriots, we're not enemies in any way. Like, we hold joint practices with each other every year for, I want to say, like the last 20 years. Like, I think both franchise consider each other like friends, and the coaching staffs like each other and stuff like that. So like
a mutual
dating back,
respect.
yeah, like it's a
It's
mutual respect.
reciprocal.
Even though like we've played against each other, like it's just that's competition, but like the teams don't hate each other. I mean, shit, you guys are about to give us AJ Brown because he wants to go to us. Like we don't hate each other. But
That's how I feel with the Yankees and the Phillies. Like, yeah, the Yankees, like we lost. I mean, we the Phillies won the World Series in 08, and then we beat the Phillies in 09. And you'd be like, oh, this is that. We don't hate each other or nothing. Like Yankees and the Phillies, like they're fine. Like it's just a competitive rivalry. That's it. But it's nothing like how the Yankees and Red Sox don't get along, or the Yankees and the Astros because of the cheating don't get along, and then the Yankees and the Mets. Like those are arch rivals right there. Like those three are on the top of the list. The Phillies stuff is just more like fun competitiveness.
Year, bro, when the Yankees eliminated Boston in the playoffs, and Cam Schlittler, he's a Boston native, and he said, "I'm drinking that dirty water." Like he knew what he was saying. He knows the beat. But I can't blame the guy. You got drafted to the Yankees.
Yeah,
show out, ball hard.
I will say though, I after all the years that have gone by, I feel like Boston isn't number one on the Yankees hate list anymore. I think it's the Astros. I think after that cheating scandal with that whole thing, I think that they are number one on the Yankees list now. Mm-hmm. And I even think that the Mets are above the Red Sox because of them stealing Juan Soto from the Yankees. I think that's a big one too. I think they really hate the Mets like that. Because they call him the little brother.
I agree with the Mets.
Yeah.
I think the Mets checks out.
Real quick, shout out, like we were just talking about the MVP race with Victor Wembanyama, like another 41-point game, 18 rebounds, 3 more blocks to add on to that resume. Like, come on, MVP.
Just talking this shit, see.
Luka.
It's gotta give him a shout out right there, man. Like
Luka
man, balling. Offensively and defensively.
Don't rob Luka. That's gonna be the hashtag. Don't rob Luka.
Don't rob Wemby, bro. Come on.
Just make that the new, make it viral. Don't rob Luka.
I would have agreed with Luka, but if Wemby wasn't having the year that he's having with a better record and the impact that he has defensively, like it's astronomical. It is astronomical. Anyways, I got one more question for you boys. Okay. Cut it off for the day.
All right.
And Peter, if you don't mind, if you can, I'm gonna cut this and put it in with the questions when I post it on.
Yep.
Opus Clips. I want you to post this one with yours.
Yeah, well,
for all my anime lovers, okay. Personally, me, I am on the side that I say One Piece is the best anime, the best manga ever made. It's not for everybody. I'm going to say that it's not for everybody because it's extremely long. It is a commitment. But for all my anime lovers, what's your favorite anime? What is your favorite anime? Peter's somebody who's been looking at new animes to get into. So put the animes down below. Let them know what to watch. And maybe you guys can convince him better than me to take the journey on. And
I'm currently trying to finish. I'm currently trying to finish Monster right now. Then after that, I'm going on to Demon Slayer. And then after Demon Slayer, I'm going on to Solo Leveling. And then after Solo Leveling, I'm going on to Vinland Saga. And then after Vinland Saga, I'm going to what the heck Hunter x Hunter. After that, I'm going to Hunter x Hunter. That's my list so far.
About your list, swap Solo Leveling and Demon Slayer just because it's shorter, so you can finish Solo Leveling and then be caught up. So that way, next year when the new season comes out, you can be up to date with that. Demon Slayer's a lot longer, so like you can watch that after and like feel good about it.
Yeah, that's not my order. I just remembered it because that's what I have on my Netflix. I'm trying to remember like what I have, and Solo Leveling isn't on Netflix, so.
If you need to use my Crunchyroll, let a brother.
No. I got a site to watch it. I'm just saying, like when I go on Netflix, like I'm watching currently Monster because I'm watching it with my sister-in-law. But then I'm gonna watch all the other ones by myself because my sister-in-law wasn't. She already saw Demon Slayer. She already saw Hunter x Hunter. So I don't want to rewatch it again with her. I don't want to bug her on it.
I have no problem. I have no problem rewatching like really, really, really good animes with somebody. Like, there's no issue rewatching it. I would rewatch.
We just finished Jujutsu Kaisen season 3, so that thing was.
I gotta watch it. I gotta start.
What a season!
I was waiting for it to finish.
What a season! Are we answering this question now, or are we doing it next week? Because like,
you want JJK on top? Yeah,
bro, I don't know.
I'll be next to you because JJK is like probably one.
I'm be real with you.
Animes for real.
The emotion that Attack on Titan gave to me, is top notch. I think that what Eren Yeager, his story and what he did, and obviously like what he's doing towards society, is a bad thing, yes, but also it's what he thinks is right, what he thinks that he should do. He saw the future, he saw suffering and everything, and he wanted to take it into his own hands. So, and then obviously like his storyline with Mikasa, with Armin, is heartbreaking almost because you see him lie to them to make them stronger. Armin was very strong mentally, but he was weak physically, so he had to beat him up physically to make him understand that you can't depend on Eren anymore. Eren is on this side. And same thing with Mikasa, except Mikasa is very strong physically, but mentally she was super weak. So he destroyed her mentally. And the end, seeing what Mikasa did, I'm not going to spoil it for anybody that hasn't watched it. It was incredible. But I will say what Jujutsu Kaisen has been doing with this third season is incredible. It's got some of the best action sequences I've seen. The characters have been top notch. It hasn't given me the emotional value that I've gotten with Attack on Titan, but I can't front, man.
Attack on Titan was like,
it's heavy.
It was like a twist. It just hit a point where it's like, oh, this is what's really been going on the whole time, and then they do it again. Where it's like once you find out what's in the basement, it's like, oh, this is it takes such the most drastic turn to where it's just the whole thing changes. Like the whole thing blows up after that, and you get clarity, but then you also get like the whole political aspect of it. You get a whole just like character background of everything that you watched for so long to get to this point, and then it goes crazy after that. So
that's what I'm saying. Like that emotional thing and all that thinking. That's what I always had Attack on Titan number 1. The only reason why Jujutsu Kaisen is kind of threatening it is because I've never watched a show that's made me want to research so much as I did. For 3 whole days, all I did was watch Jujutsu Kaisen videos, like analyzing stuff, and I've never done that before with any show. Like this is the first one I've ever done it. I was obsessed.
You gonna read the manga?
No,
because the manga's done. Is the manga done? I'm pretty sure.
I already know. I watch YouTube. I couldn't hold on to it, bro. I was like, I need spoilers. I need to get spoiled everything right now. So I just watch YouTube videos explaining it. So I already know what's going to happen and stuff, and it's gonna be amazing. But obviously we're going off of animes. I have to pick one because that's the whole point of the question. This might be a hot take. I think I'm gonna go with Jujutsu Kaisen just because of how it, and maybe it's recency bias, but I've never done research like this for like so many days and watch it and tell my sister-in-law, you know what I just found out? I just found out this, I just found out that. I've no other show, no movie, nothing. I've never done this, not even a Marvel movie, bro. Like the fact that this show got me this hooked, I feel like I have to put it at my number 1.
Hey man, Solo Leveling might do that too.
I gotta check it out.
Or Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer
is like between JJK and Demon Slayer. I think Demon Slayer is more like it follows the more Naruto narrative, but the way that they do it, it's like they do it in a way where it's like the most flashiest, like epic. The moments are like the most epic moments that you probably see in an anime. Like the way that they artistically design it, the way that they animate all of it, and then on top of like the just the level, the tiers of villains and the people that's going against them. Like not to spoil anything. It's just like it's like the way that they lay the foundation, and then it's like, all right, here's where you got to be, and here's where you are.
Yeah,
and just seeing like the trajectory of this person, you know, getting to that level, and then seeing what happens throughout that whole story. It's crazy the way Demon Slayer does.
I want to say real quick too. I'm sorry. Just an honorable mention. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is another one I would put up there as well. Yeah, another one that has a deep emotional value too. Like, everything that you see. Obviously, alchemy is all about, you know, sacrificing. You have to give something up in order to create something. So that's another one. Emotional value is high on that one too.
So, Asim, would you say Demon Slayer is yours?
One of my favorite.
What would be
I mean,
your favorite?
it's not done.
Neither is JJK.
Well, no, yeah, I'm saying JJK is like it's real close. I gotta watch.
No, there's still a lot to go. There's a lot.
I gotta watch season 3, but from the 2 seasons that I watched, I'm like, yeah, this is probably in my top 5. Full Metal Alchemist is up there. I feel like I've done this so many times that I don't want to miss something out.
Hey, if you need a week to think about them, and we'll be back next week.
I mean, I haven't watched like an exorbitant amount of anime, and when it came to like the top animes, you know, we've all seen Dragon Ball, we've all seen
of course,
Naruto.
No, I haven't.
Okay, all right.
And I won't. It's too long. I'm not watching it. Sorry.
Most people see Naruto. I haven't seen One Piece. You know, people they'll probably say My Hero, Demon Slayer.
Not My Hero.
Who else?
Not that high.
Anime that's like in the top for me. Probably Gurren Lagann.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
you got me into that.
Yeah, Gurren Lagann.
Yep.
What they did with that, definitely like incredible anime.
I've seen been on that for years.
Yeah.
I remember like when I first met you, he was talking about that.
Yeah. Cowboy Bebop is also up there as well.
So
Cowboy
good.
Bebop is
it's so good. It's in my top 5.
Look, real quick, because you guys, I know you guys don't ever watch it. It's too long. Peter already said he won't watch Naruto because it's too long.
I say One Piece is longer, but I would say Naruto, what is like 500 episodes Shippuden or 600 Shippuden?
One Piece got like 1,000.
Shippuden is like 500, but the whole thing is about 600 episodes.
All right, so yeah, I would say you could start with if you haven't seen the original Naruto.
I seen the Rock Lee versus Gaara. That's all I saw.
So watch put the original Naruto on your list of enemies to watch. I guarantee you.
Because if I do that, then Lo's gonna tell me I gotta watch One Piece. I don't think I'll be able to get through One Piece. It's gonna take me like 3 years to watch it.
So right now I want people to answer this because I already know.
Or you could do
One
this.
Piece is so good.
Just follow One Piece, the Netflix show.
I just need to watch a YouTube video, even if it's like 2 hours long, explaining everything. I'll watch that instead of watching 1,000 episodes.
No, just watch the Netflix show. Just follow the Netflix show. The live action Netflix show. Just follow that.
I watched the first season.
So like the live action, even after next year, when
there you go.
Live action, you're probably gonna cut like 130 episodes just from watching it.
Christ.
But like you could watch like a YouTube series on all the arcs, all the way up until you get to like Marineford, bro. I'm telling you. Comment below, man, because I'm telling you. Look, One Piece to me is by far the best work in anime history.
I'm just reading I've been reading the manga and like.
But you're so taking your sweet ass time.
I know. But what's wrong with that?
Everything, like, hurry the hell up.
I can say, you know what? I can see the appeal. I can see the hype behind this anime. I can see what's going on.
Is that good?
As far as like so far in the beginning, like these first couple arcs, it's like you're invested in this character, in his journey, in his goals, and he's showing you, that he can get to this, get to his goal.
What chapter do you say you're on, if you remember?
I'm on. I told you I just passed the when they were on the ship with the cooking, and he picked up what's his name?
Sanji.
Yeah, Sanji. So now I'm reading where what's his name? The saw face or saw, and there's like an octopus guy, and then there's a what's her name? The girl that there was with is working with another pirate place. Mm-hmm. So I'm just seeing what goes from there. That's where I stopped at. She's working with them, and she took their money in their ship, and they're following her to go get their stuff back right now.
Yeah, that was part of the live action too. Look.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, okay?
Yeah.
Just speed run. Just get to chapter 550.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know it's a lot. Once you get to Marineford, brother, oh my God.
So do they get to the Grand Line? That's my question.
Yeah, they get to the Grand Line way before that.
Okay, all right.
Shit, they get to the Grand Line in season 2 of the live action, but like, my God, I'm trying to tell you guys, like where we're at right now in the anime, for example, they're just getting to Elbath. I read the manga. We already been in Elbath for a while. We got the God Valley flashback. We saw Roxy Zebek versus Gold D. Roger. We saw what Emu can do. We finally just got the Emu reveal. Like, it is crazy. Oda wrote a masterpiece. There's a reason why it's been going on for 20 plus years, and hasn't been canceled. They given everything. One Piece has his own day in Japan. They have a whole museum about it. I'm telling you.
I can see the appeal, man. He came up with, he created something that, that's never ending, basically. So
no, we're in the end game. It's going to be ending soon.
Oh, okay.
But
all right.
Just trying to help you guys out, man. One Piece. But hey, without digressing too much, man, comment down below your favorite anime. Give Peter some ideas to watch, and maybe you can help him out and convince him to just gather on the journey with all of us, man, and trying to find it. So
tough.
Hey, thank you for joining us. It was a longer episode than normal. Wish us luck. Wish me luck with this upcoming
yes, man.
paper that we're about to be going through. And man. Peace out.
Peace.
Call me Casey and JoJo. Way that I stay on my podcast. I've been on ESPN all day. Only break that I take is to dodge cash. I don't stop with the beat, ain't no ball hog. Need a tag in this beat, no dog park. Got the crack in the screen, still log on. Now I'm back on my Dean, can't fall off. Yeah, top of the league, I was a hot topic. Over the feet, I'm on top of the green. So I'm Copper Supreme, me and the gang in this thing. Ain't no stopping the team, so you should be following me. I can see it all coming, I've been watching the stream. Put a call to my mom, put a call to the queen. Get a call from my job, say I'm on at 15, I'm gone. Headphones and highlights. Headphones and highlights. Headphones and highlights. Headphones and highlights. I've been thinking about the game. I've been thinking about the money and the fame. Got my fingers on the trigger and I'm aim. If they want it, then they get it in my lane. I've been thugging in my J's. I've been thugging in my Nikes. I've been ballin' all night. I've been rolling all night.